ó dà pé ẹ má wọrí orí platform tí blessing máa ń lọ a máa lọ mú wọn lórí platform ẹ máa.
Orí platform ta ló ń lọ.
If they buried him well, he wouldn't. Oh God. Oh Jesus.
Cherry. Yomi.
Ẹ fún pọ̀ sí ní àtẹ́wọ́.
Kí lẹ rí?
Ẹ fún pọ̀ sí ní àtẹ́wọ́.
Ó jí ni mo kọ́kọ́ fún látẹ̀wọ́.
Only the truth can set you free. But see, he's speaking the truth now because he's cleaning his life, his ẹlẹ́dà àtẹ̀jọ́lá tiẹ̀.
Yomi, orúkọ ẹni pọ̀ sí fi ṣí ló fi ṣí ní TikTok o. Yomi fabiyi wà ló fi ṣí TikTok. Orúkọ ẹni ló fi ṣí TikTok. Yomi, orúkọ ẹni ló fi ṣí TikTok o. Ó ti lọ wò ó. Ó ti rí.
Ọtí ẹ má wà ẹ wá pọ̀ sí ẹ.
Pọ̀ sí mo dẹ̀ ní mo tún ní kọ́ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún ẹ.
Kálí ò sí lórí bí lálẹ́ báyìí. Ẹ̀kọ́ wà láàgídí ló bá
tẹ̀lé. Àtàkùn padà Yomi ló ní àkáǹtì.
Èmi ò ní fẹ́ kàkáǹtì nílé ayé mi.
Yomi fabi.
Ẹ má tún sọ síta fún sí.
Ó jẹ́ ẹ̀chí ni. Ó ṣe ṣí sí ni. Ó jẹ́ ẹ̀chí sí ni.
Wọ́n ti wà ń bẹ̀ látà.
Ó jẹ́ àkáǹtì 4 followers.
Káskópù yẹn ara àwọn ti bí
ní 4 followers.
Ara àwọn ti bí tó fẹ́ máa distract wa ń bí ni ẹ̀yin ò mọ bóyá ń lọ ni.
Kò distract yẹn sọ tọrọ ní undistract ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀.
No kò bí. Òótọ́ wà nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn. But òun náà ní fàkáǹtì ẹ̀ ṣì náà kò ní gbórúkọ gidi jáde nù.
Undistract lọ́dọ̀ pé ẹni ẹ tún pè mí ogún Mr. Yomi.
Kíni bọ́ọ̀lù wà dé play? Ayé kò tọ́ wọn.
Ẹ ó dọ̀ ẹni ẹ ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹnikẹ́ni yẹn wá sókè náà.
Ẹ tún ti ń pè Yomi ń sìn. Bá gba yín mú ẹ máa sọ pé kò tún rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ o. Ẹ̀yin là ń pè Yomi ń sìn òde jẹ́ ló dúró tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọtí ẹ o. Ẹ tún ti dé nìyẹn o. Lọ́dọ̀ yẹn lẹ́yìn tó sórí òótọ́. Irọ́ ṣàlẹ̀ wọn máa lé
káàkiri. Only the patient don't worry. Ẹni sùúrù náà ẹ máa threaten ẹlẹ́lẹ́ni à.
Tó bá Mr. Yomi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó máa sọ. Àfáàbùlálà.
Ọsí sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀mí ń gbọ́ àwọn ogun ọ̀run ń gbọ́.
It's a serious matter bá mi ṣe fẹ́.
À ń gbọ́ yín ó pọ̀ sí.
Ṣé ògbóyàn náà ni wàá láìkì Mohbad ni? Ṣé ògbóyàn ló fẹ́ máa ro ègún káàkiri ni?
Àwọn èèyàn lọ́gbọ̀n Mohbad nǹkan tó kọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ níjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ó jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn ń dóde ìjọba ni pé àwọn èèyàn máa spark àwọn èèyàn regular to spark seriously nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí.
Even when you speak they will say it's AI.
Continue speaking.
Speak your truth.
Continue to speak. We're not gonna
identified 8 persons already.
Have you mentioned the name of the people in the house, Bossy? Bossy, I record though.
Started mention the name.
Go on.
Was he mentioned those that entered?
Don't correspond. I'm not supposed to correspond. Hey, woman.
You want to come up? Just put cloth.
So will come up, sir?
Will come up?
Come up, go fashion boy no. Come on, my voice. What if space left one?
To sea salt so that it can be free.
All of us are privately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Privately, Baron, don't allow him to come up. When he come out, you can come up.
Yomi jẹ́ kó bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ privately now.
Ọlẹ́ni ẹni kì í ṣí kámẹ́rà mi.
Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ ṣí kámẹ́rà báwo.
Kó má sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ni mò ń táìpù yẹn.
Kí ló lè tó o lè ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó o lè tó ń jẹ́ nǹkan tó ẹ̀mí tó yẹ.
Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ẹ̀rí.
Tó mọ nǹkan tó gbé dání.
Irú desperation wo ni? I'm not in that
O lè
league.
ṣe nǹkan tó heavy tó yẹ náà láyé láyé. No.
Nígbà tí
Kéèsì kankan kọjá àgbò kéèsì sì kọjá kó má kéèyàn purọ́ because òótọ́ wà ń gbòòrò. So tó bá lọ ń purọ́ bá àwọn yẹn máa mú ẹ́ sílẹ̀. So that one thing about this
tó bá
case.
tẹ̀ ní parọ́ àti àwọn
Òní
àdúrà gbogbo wọn yẹn tó mọ̀ òótọ́, that's when they will not regard. Ẹ mọ̀ pé respect táwọn yẹn ẹ̀yin tí àwọn tó ń bú mi níbí kọ́ no matter gbogbo àwọn wèrè kan tọ́nà kìíní kan tẹ́mi kí àwọn yẹn kọ́ àwọn tó mọ̀ wà ń dí ọ̀rọ̀ gangan tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó commit tí n bá ń ṣe ségesège kò ní fún ọ̀tẹ̀ ní bọ́dà.
Kí ló dé almost 300 yẹn power tap. Everybody fẹ́ ṣe gbé borun. Bébò.
Nígbà tó lè ṣe pé Psalm 24 kò tó lè ṣe fún Yomi at this stage. I don't think kankan wà tó lè ṣe fún Yomi because ó ti gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ so. Àwọn ọ̀sán ó ti gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀.
ń bọ̀
Pọ̀ sí.
máa tọ kámẹ́rà mi wọ́n ṣe ní ìtàn yẹn.
Pọ̀ sí.
By the time I'm going out very early in the morning.
Níbo lẹ́ lọ lẹ́lí in the morning?
Ọ̀nà àtijọ́ àti mu náà ni. I'll be in the house throughout the weekend. So,
ṣé kò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ni.
Pọ̀ sí o.
Panda one èèyàn mi. Ó máa kẹ́fù náà ni. Kéèsì yẹn ti le gan sí náà. Kéèsì yẹn le jù bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó máa ní láti àkẹ́fù ni. Kọ́rin fún àwọn Madamus ká mọ̀ pé last man stand gangan ló wà bí. Ẹ̀rù gan máa mọ̀.
Ọ̀dà Yomi ẹ wọṣọ o, kẹ́ tó ṣí kámẹ́rà ẹ wọṣọ o.
ṣé mo wá máa jíra lẹ́ẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀.
Eré mi báyìí mi wọ ọkọ mi gbọ́dọ̀ tọ́ kámẹ́rà mi o. Bọ́lá ń ṣe dá mi mo wà.
Ọ̀sìn wọn ni ẹ fún wa o.
Ẹ mẹ́rù lẹ̀
Ìtì ẹ̀ pọ̀ gan, mo ṣí fáànù sórí ni. Gbọ́dọ̀ wá. Mo dá gbogbo ẹlẹ́ ni o, bọ́lá ń ṣe dá mi mo wà yìí o.
Pọ̀ sí name people in the house.
Baba Expander. Well done.
Mo ti fi yín mu ice.
kí ló dé pọ̀ sí òsọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.
Ẹ ká fi sọ̀rọ̀.
Ó ń lòdì ni.
Ó ní breaking news Sam Larry just passed away. Ẹlẹ́yà pẹ̀lú fẹ́ẹ́ distract wa ń bì ní o. Ṣé kẹta ni kò sọ nìyẹn ni?
Ta ló wá kọ Sam Larry just passed away tani?
Bọ́sì náà ló tún kọ̀.
Wọ́n ti ṣe one place ta ẹlẹ́fẹ́ ṣòwò fún ẹjọ́ pé Sam Larry just passed away. Ṣé ẹ wà òkè? Báwo yẹn ti ganúlẹ̀ almost 300 people ti ganúlẹ̀ ó yẹ power tap pọ̀pọ̀ sí máa sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn. Ẹ power tap ẹ ju gift pọ̀ sí máa sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ọ̀yà.
ayọyẹ mo mọ̀.
Ọ̀yà mo mọ̀, ọ̀yà rẹ̀ ooo.
Lókun àmì sọ̀rọ̀ sẹ́yìn. Mi kì í máa ń ka mi ò kí ń ka conversation bí mo ṣe ń kà lálẹ́ yẹn.
Àwọn èèyàn gbà sí Sam Larry lọ sí Tọ́mẹ́lá bridge. Ọba relative ẹtú ti fẹ́ pa ìwọ já.
Àwọn èèyàn. Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn gan tí kankan ò bá ṣe kò lè balance.
Wọ́n ní ẹni tẹ pánkọ́ ọmọ tẹ pánkọ́ ayé yìí máa bàjẹ́ ṣé mi kò.
Wọ́n sọ pé Sam Larry ti kú wọ́n ní pé ó lè lose both ẹsẹ̀.
Inú ẹgbẹ́ rò pọ̀ sí ọ̀kan bí ìṣe.
Wọ́n ní ó lè lose ẹsẹ̀.
Tàbí kó mention name àwọn tó wà nílé ó wá ń sọ pé Sam Larry ti kú mọ̀ pé kí ló ń ṣe lè. Àwọn ilé wa distract ní ìjọ. Yomi nǹkan tá àwọn nǹkan tá mọ̀ náà ló ń sọ jọ kó.
Nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ 2 hours ago wọ́n ní pé pèmí ò trust ẹni tó sọ o.
Kẹ́mi ti sọ látàná náà Kẹ́mi ti sọ látàná. Bólú ìlú ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi.
Instablog tún bá wọn parọ́ o. Àwọn ló sọ pé anyway Instablog ló parọ́ mọ́ Mohbad. Instablog
Okay, look what
dádì wa the prince Instablog ló bá kọ́kọ́ parọ́ pé Mohbad ní infection.
Kẹ́rẹ́ àwọn yẹn bá dá wọn lóhùn wọ́n máa ń sanwó fáwọn yẹn àwọn yẹn tàn bá sọ wọn lè gbé news jáde.
Instablog ló kọ́kọ́ parọ́ pé Mohbad ní infection. Same Instablog yẹn ló tún bá wa sọ pé Sam Larry máa lose gbogbo ẹsẹ̀ 20 ẹ̀wò ìwọ̀n àwọn wa.
Gbogbo àwọn story of people yẹn.
Instablog ló support wọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad òun náà ló tún gbé news Sam Larry ẹni pé ìdáhùn la fi pa ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wọn. Tọ́pẹ́ you believe Kẹ́mi mọ́mí Tọ́pẹ́ ń bá yín wí comment section wọ́n níṣẹ́ believe àǹtí Kẹ́mi dáàdi ló pọ̀ kílẹ̀.
mo wọlé padà lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ sí ìwé switch.
Oreogooluwa ẹ kì í sọ ọkọ nípa Kẹ́mi olú.
Mr. Yomi don't leave o.
No, it's coming back. Oji, how you doing?
I want to switch to another phone. Television video.
Kobe's happy birthday. God bless you, bro.
Happy birthday, Kobe.
Kobe. But I am first another phone. Kobe-licious.
Oreogooluwa.
Yes, sir.
All the guys were so bad they escape mind me. Shada something very clear Larry. Others are escape mind me. Well, kan tí mo kọ rí ní kọ́kọ́ iṣẹ́ láwọn blọ́ọ̀gì wọn yẹn mi ò ẹ má believe wọn
ẹ jẹ́ bá gbé bọ̀dà yẹn mi sókè o.
Àwọn èèyàn burúkú yẹn náà ló ń lò wọn láti fi mo ní àwọn bloggers àwọn èèyàn burúkú yẹn náà ló ń lò wọn àwọn ló ń lò wọn tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe gbogbo rubbish yẹn distraction ló pọ̀ jù ní gbogbo kan tí wọ́n ń ṣe ṣe rí sister Kẹ́mi okè mo sọ̀rọ̀ nípa sister Kẹ́mi Olúnlọ́yọ̀ but
Mr. Yomi, we can talk, abi?
Yeah, go ahead, Chris. Ẹ jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ tí pọ̀ sí iṣẹ́ tí wà true pẹ̀lú pọ̀ sí ó ti mention àwọn tó mention.
Tó ti mention wọn ni. To mention anybody.
Ó ló fẹ́ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ privately but.
Ẹ tó bá ti ready náà yẹn tó lẹ̀ náà. But sí o mention any kò mention.
Yeah, go ahead, OG.
Yeah, host, greetings, panelists, greetings, viewers, greetings. I greet everybody. I'm not a speaker. Mo kí gbogbo lé o. So, Mr. Yomi, I want to tell you something. I know that I've probably said it before, but it's my first time on this panel and on this, not on this live, but on this panel. It took Adura 1 year before he contacted you. And before Adura contacted you, a lot has been going on TikTok. Let me put that aside. When Mohbad passed, the amount of protest that made Babajide Sanwo-Olu to give the go-ahead for Mohbad to be exhumed, the protest, nobody believed it and nobody saw it coming. Now, the truth of the matter is, I'm not speaking from a physical point of view. My submission is coming from a spiritual side. People don't buy for Nigeria a long time. Do you know the kind of spirit a person will possess that will make people in America, like all over the world, right, to say, this young man that we saw in this casket, we will not let it go like that. And then youths of Nigeria in different states, Mohbad, okay, I'm from Delta State. In Delta State, they protested for Mohbad. That is like, it's almost impossible. Hundreds, thousands of youth came out playing Mohbad music, saying justice for Mohbad. Now, the thing is, Mohbad's spirit is not upset because they buy him. His spirit is upset because of the way they buried him. And the young man, he passed away before he realized that he possessed so much power. I want to break out somewhere. A lot of people get upset. Berekete did not do a lot in this case. The reason Berekete did not do a lot in Mohbad's case is because he realized, first of all, a man with that kind of organization, there's no way he does not have a spiritual side, right? And if you notice, the first day Berekete spoke about Mohbad, almost every call that came to his studio was about Mohbad. Even the man shocked. And when he tried to involve in Mohbad's situation, he realized that there is a lot of foul play that led to this young man by. And because of the spirituality that Berekete has, he also realized that if I offend this young man's spirit by doing anything that goes against what he wants, I will crumble. This is part of the reason Berekete washed his hands off, because he realized that if he gets involved, he has to either favor Mohbad father or Mohbad family or something or somebody, and that will get Mohbad's spirit very angry. The young man refused to stay in the ground because of the way they buried him. Even the Darosha o, àti Wumi o, àti Spending o, àti Baba o, all of them, yes, nobody is in jail, but none of them have peace. They will not come publicly to tell us that we dey see Mohbad for dream or Mohbad dey pursue us.
Even the Darosha is a serious person of interest.
Thank you. Especially his father. I know people will not believe me, but for the past 2 years or so, Mohbad has been seriously hunting his father. The man is under serious hunting from his son because of that burial. Now, let me go back to you, Mr. Yomi. Not be clear, I do at a message you. And that message or that contact that Adura made with you, it has a serious spiritual implication, because in justice for Mohbad's spirit also knows that he needed somebody alive that will not shake, that will say, okay, for this young man, I will lay down everything I have worked for. That is the reason Adura messaged you. Not because you are special than all the people that was doing justice for Mohbad before. No. But he has proved me right. Why do I say so? Lagos police told you that 3 seconds video and that confession is not part of justice for Mohbad. And you told them that this is bullshit. I'm not saying any other person would not have tried, but any other person would have agreed with Lagos police, and that would have been the end. Right? Now, it's been 3 years, and the public refused to give up on Mohbad. Do you think it's because we love him too much? No. The young man has a spirit that is, okay, for the whole world, he no reach 100. He no reach 100 people will get that kind of spirit for the entire world. It's not the first to buy. It's not the first to be buried like that. And mind you, like I said, it is that burial that brought us here today. Without that burial, there would have been no justice for Mohbad. And what led to that burial is the arrogance We even heard they put him on the floor, put him on that staircase. He not rich, but that arrogance to say, okay, you don't buy now, not be this. Put out for small coffin, turn in neck, bury him. And his father gave instructions, cement his grave under the rain. Why I came up, it's because of you. I just want you to know that whatever you think you have been doing, the energy, the support, I'm not talking about the financial aspect and everything, the energy, the support, the force that is driving you is greater than you. And that force will continue to push you because, as you can see, this host is here. There are other hosts. There's so many hosts that cannot let this matter go. Not because there's nothing else to talk about. It's because the guy's spirit too strong. I know people don't want to believe it, but that is the fact. And that is why people like Berekete, they wash their hands off. Because if Berekete had tried to force himself into Mohbad's situation and made any kind of compromise, the man will crumble. His organization will crumble. And let me tell you guys the truth. Look at everybody, including the celebrities, that were mentioned in the buy of Mohbad. I don't want to call names. Look at them. Since Mohbad buy, there is no elevation in their career. We might not be paying attention to it, but it's there. You have to look deep to see it. There is no elevation in any of those artists' career. And I know we don't know his friends personally, at his spending, at his balmy, at his lifestyle. But you see those people, let's go and look at their life. I'm not sure there is any significant progress in the last 3 years, and it might even get worse. Lagos State government.
Shmonda look like a ghost. If you look at Bele Shmonda, the guy look like a ghost.
God bless you, brother. All of them. All of them.
Ghost, it looks like those boys that they always say, a pound please, a pound please. Spare me a pound, please.
Mr. Yomi, you hear me, Abi? Yeah, okay. Lagos State governor, the way he brushed aside Mohbad's death, like, he's not the first person to buy. I know he's still the governor of Lagos, but since he made that statement, his political career has never remained the same. In fact, he's irrelevant in the political scheme of things now. This is to tell you that the guy's spirit, he deal with people without, like, no matter your position, no matter your status, as long as you have offended him and play a role in his spy or the cover up of his spy, he no fit leave you. What's his name? Oh, I forgot. But I think oh my God, his name escaped me now. The previous commissioner of police that was involved in the earlier investigation, the one that read us preliminary report. Where is he?
He's out of the force. He was disgraced out. They demoted him, and then was sent out of force.
I'm going to let others speak, but I will end with this. The person that is going through the most torment is Mohbad's father, because now he buried Mohbad. Thank you, Mr. Yomi.
Hey, who wants to talk, yo? Ta ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ o? Ta ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀? The Prince Daddy Emmanuel.
The live feed of the accident. Wọ́n fẹ́ show accident yẹn. I want to believe ẹni tó wà lẹ́lẹ̀ Ìsàmìlárè.
Ó ṣòwò kò jọ. Ìjọ ìwò dáadáa. Samuel ti sọ̀rọ̀.
Ṣé ti lórí tàn ní? Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní sùúrù.
Wọ́n ti fi wọ̀n mi yẹn fọ́tí
Ẹni sùúrù. Sọ àmẹ́ tó wà lẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé mọ́tò yẹn ni? Ṣé mọ́tò yẹn ni?
Ọ̀rọ̀ bóyá òun wò mí. Ìdàbẹ̀ o. Ẹ wo omi níbi ẹ̀yìn yẹn. Ọ̀dà Yomi, ẹ wo omi níbi ẹ̀yìn yẹn irọ́ lọ́pàá fún wa. Ẹ wo omi kò tí omi ní. Ṣọ́bí wà ní Kóńtọ́lá àbí kí lórúkọ ẹ̀.
Coastal Road.
Coastal Road, ṣọ́bí wà ní Kọ́ńtà Play.
Kò sómi ń bẹ̀ o.
Kò sómi ní Coastal Road, ẹ lọ wo first one yẹn. Omi wà nínú ilé ìtọ́ fún wọn, omi wà lẹ́yìn yẹn lọ́dà sáà ìjọ lọ́pàá.
Èmi ti rí yẹn, mo ti rí yẹn bí wọ́n ti ń gbé wọn jáde gan.
Ẹ̀ẹ́dà ìrọ̀ ọlọ́pàá jọ, wọ́n fẹ́ máa fún wa ní tó dúdú ṣóyìn. Wọ́n fẹ́ kí òun yẹn máa believe pé kìíní.
Àárín tírélà gan.
Ẹ má dáhùn.
Mọ̀mí even kò tiẹ̀ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ as in to the support of what this my brother said now like ṣẹ́ni normal tí èèyàn bá ní kéèyàn farabalẹ̀ kéèyàn wò lóòótọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó involve nínú case ọmọ yìí kò sí kankan nínú wọn tí èèyàn lè sọ pé àtìgbà tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé ìgbà yẹn nǹkan wà the same mọ́ wàhálà ìtàlá àfi tí èèyàn bá kọ̀ fẹ́ parọ́ lókun èyí tó tiẹ̀ ṣe kíní jù gan bó dẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn kódà nínú fámìlì bàbá gan fúnra wọn mi ò rò pé irú opportunity báyìí tún lè gbà wájú wọn kọjá mọ́.
Kò possible.
Èèyàn kan ló ń gbé ó dà kó òun ni bọ̀bọ̀ tó ń gbé jáde yẹn ń kọ́.
Ṣẹ́rí fídíò tí Mr. Yomi fi tó show ń sìn fídíò yẹn ni because that accident gangan náà ni kò ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n gbé another video mi fídíò yẹn gangan ni.
Ọwọ́ ni bọ̀bọ̀ tó wà jókòó yẹn bọ̀bọ̀ tó jókòó síwájú yẹn tó wọ́ jáde yẹn.
So òun wà lẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn wọ́n gbé yẹn jáde níwájú ní front so ní ọtí ẹ̀ ń ṣe kíní ó ṣe òun kò jó òun ẹ understand ẹ wo
Nigeria that showed the fine body of Glory. Months later, she was. God bless you, Jare. It's not me. I have to ní tòlòkùn wo ẹ má worry. Mi ní bá yín argue. Òun ni òun kọ́. Tẹ́ bá lọ wo ẹ lọ wo dáadáa.
But ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ accident ṣáà ṣẹlẹ̀ òun ni kò ń ṣe òun wọ́n fẹ́ distract at least nǹkan reality ṣáà wà ó ṣáà at least èèyàn ṣáà rí pé kíní yìí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ lóòótọ́.
Ayé nǹkan tó bá wù kó ṣe tó bá mọ̀ pa ìgbàdì.
ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ǹkan nípa ti mọ́mì tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ǹkan pé.
Then and èmi wo Coastal Road yìí wọn ti falà sí wọn ti ṣe covert black and white yẹn sí náà.
Ọmọ yẹn sọ pé ṣé bí Coastal Road ṣe rí
wọn ti ṣe alàgbà ṣé wọn ti ṣe black and white yẹn sí ni mi mọ bí Coastal Road yẹn ṣe rí o ṣé wọn ti ṣe gbogbo àwọn covert black and white tó máa ṣe yẹn ṣé wọn ti ṣe ni.
Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ di manual
Coastal highway yẹn mi gan fúnra mi gan tí ì rí because èmi gan kò ṣe Nàìjíríà lèmi náà wà so mi ò lè dáhùn àbí
tí. ok mo bọ̀ yẹ kí n wo first picture tó post nígbà yẹn ẹ jẹ́ lọ wò cause mọ́tò yẹn ń jọra wọn ẹ ti understand mọ́tò yẹn jọra wọn so it's likely to be that I've not seen the road before.
Alacosta èèyàn wọ́n wá jalè first èèyàn tí mo máa rí tó máa l'accident tí wọ́n ní jí nǹkan ẹ̀ wàláì wọ́n wò pé káwọn lọ jí wọ́n lọ wá mú àwọn
And I
lọ́rùn.
think, Mr. Yomi, I think for this Sam Larry accident situation, I'm not saying there's like a connection to mobile, but I think his close circle and associates, they're trying to keep a lot of information from the public for whatever reason. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay, wọ́n ti kùn ní black and wọ́n ti kùn coastal road ní black and white. Wọ́n ti kùn òun ní fídíò yẹn ní oreogooluwa.
Ẹ̀yin ẹ máa wò ó tí yín.
Àní fídíò yẹn ní sẹ́ẹ̀.
Mo ti gbọ́ yín sẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá mọ̀ pakú Mohbad kó bá wa kí Mohbad lọ́rùn tí ó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ ń pẹ̀ kó dúró àbí àwa kọ́ lọ lọ́hùn.
Fídíò yẹn is a video.
Kò yánu gàrí mi kò dẹ̀ lè sorry Facebook kò yánu gàrí mi kò dẹ̀ lè fi kún gàrí mi. Mi mọ Sam Larry rí. So it's ẹ wò wọ́n ní òun ẹ má dẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ má wo mọ́mí Tọ́pẹ́.
Kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tí ẹ̀kọ́ ṣòfò abó ṣe rìn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
Tí odidi Gistmonga wọn sọ pé kò lè wà bálá ṣe bọ́n ti kọ́ síbẹ̀ wọ́n ti kọ́ sí orí Google náà wà lórí Google náà sí náà wọ́n ti ní pé kò lè wà òkè mọ́ even tó bá yè ó máa wà lórí wheelchair ni. I think bí wọ́n ṣe sọ yẹn Sam Larry wọ́n try to keep a lot of things for us, a lot of evidence. Even tí bàbá yẹn tó bá pa wọ́n fẹ́ keep evidence fún wa, evidence.
Mọ́tò yẹn deploy ẹ bag iwájú àtẹ̀yìn ní ṣá.
Ẹ wo ghost, let me give you one more clap. First blogger tó kọ́kọ́ gbé yes bọ̀bọ́ kan wá sọ ní ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ bọ̀bọ́ kan wá sọ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ wá sáré correct bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. First blogger tó kọ́kọ́ gbé kó tó di pé Túndé ìgbà tí Túndé ẹ̀dọ̀ dẹ̀ ṣe yẹn gbé ni a lot of people ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń gbé kinní yẹn. First blogger kan ló kọ́kọ́ gbé. Nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn sọ ní background nìyẹn.
It doesn't matter. Àwọn èèyàn Nigerians wá gbọ́ ẹ̀ tí gbọ́ ìjàpá mẹ́ta mo fojú mi rí ìjàpá mẹ́ta wà tó mú ẹ.
Because nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ nínú mọ́tò yẹn níbi tí wọ́n ti dúró yẹn ó dà pé ó wá capture ojú bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ti sáré change words ẹ̀ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn sọ statement yẹn ó dà pé wọ́n wá video yẹn capture bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ọmọ yẹn kọ́ sáré change ẹ̀ padà pé kọ́ máa kó bóun bossman wá bọ̀dà Yomi wá bí ẹ̀. Bossman wá yín wá ọ̀rẹ́ yín wọ́n wá yín wá o Bossman ọ̀rẹ́ bọ̀dà Yomi bọ̀dà Yomi kí ló dé tẹ̀ ẹ́ ní.
Ó jábọ̀ ni ẹ má wọrí ó jábọ̀ ni.
Ayọ̀ ó ga ọ ẹ lúwẹ̀ gan ọ Adánsayọ̀ ẹ lúwẹ̀ gan ọ.
Mo ti delete.
Sam Larry sọra òun náà ni mo sọ fún bọ̀dà Yomi. Sam Larry sọra
mo ti delete.
Ẹ̀yin nìkan ládàá nìkan lúwẹ̀ ni.
Fóònù tí mo fẹ́ fi sẹ́ẹ̀dì sí bọ̀dà Yomi mo ń lo fóònù yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi láti fi ṣe bọ̀dà Yomi. Ẹ bá sẹ́ẹ̀dì sí ṣáwá ṣàbí wọ́n mi ṣáwá ṣàbí jẹ́ sẹ́ẹ̀dì kankan tí ń kẹ́ sẹ́ẹ̀dì sí bọ̀dà Yomi. Fóònù tí mo fi sẹ́ẹ̀dì sí wọn mo ń lò lọ́wọ́. Ó ṣe Sam Larry sẹ́ẹ̀ Sam Larry sanra gbogbo eléyìí ò sanra.
Bàbá kan rí báyìí wọ́n ta bájì nìkan rí báyìí wọ́n ta sí mi ní ṣáà kí ló ń ṣe mo fi ń dùwẹ̀ ní àdìlítì ẹ̀dá mi.
Nígbà ẹ̀yin náà fẹ́ di tó ẹ̀yin náà ti di tó.
Ẹ bọ́ gba aṣọ ọdún kiri àbí?
Wọ́n ní iṣẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀gá tí wọ́n láyọ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀gá tí wọ́n fi jẹ́ ìgbóni.
kò sí traces èjìká mi
ẹ̀rí tó
nìkan ni.
náà ẹ̀rí fi tó náà ní ṣẹ́rí fi tó ni.
èmi ò tiẹ̀ ṣe ẹbọ ògbàṣọ yín bẹ̀ ẹbọ ògbàṣọ yín.
tó ń wà
ṣebí
bókù
mò ń
sọ̀rọ̀
wẹ̀ ni mò ń wẹ̀
òun
ni
náà ń wẹ̀
náà.
náà ni tó wà bókù sọ̀rọ̀
madam
òun náà wà ní
Shayo
ṣáwà.
madam Shayo
Yes,
nínú jacuzzi yẹn ṣe ẹbọ ògbàṣọ yín.
of course.
yéò
ṣé mi ò ní
Tí mo
bọ́
wò
ni.
yẹn
a máa padà blog mi.
mo bọ́ ṣọ́nà àtúntò mo bọ́ ṣọ́nà.
yẹ máa ń faṣọ wọ ẹnu jacuzzi ni.
kí ló jẹ́ pé ṣe ọ̀pẹ́ yìí sì ẹ fẹ́ kárí pé ẹ̀ ń wẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó lẹ́yìn kárí ẹ̀jẹ̀ kárí wáì káàkiri báyìí báyìí.
ojú máa fọ́ ojú yẹn á fọ́ dànù
ẹ pé wọn o.
ojú yẹn á fọ́ dànù
bọ́dá dàgbò bọ́dá
ojú
ìyẹn
yẹn
pé
máa
ìlọsí
fọ́
ló
dànù.
kú sí wá sí ṣé so tẹ bá rí bí ìṣẹ́ni kan lásìdẹ̀tì láàbì.
bọ́dá Yomi ní La Costa Bridge.
wọ́n wọ̀ ẹ́.
bọ́dá Yomi of the La Costa Bridge of the La Costa Bridge.
èmi kọ́
kí ẹ wá fẹ́ rí kí ni mọ̀ sí ẹ stop ẹ̀ náà. bọ́dá
no ẹ̀ tí gẹ̀ẹ́sì mi èèyàn ẹni sùúrù wọ́n jẹ́ ká rí wa pé àwọn ń wẹ̀ àwọn àròpọ̀ fẹ́ ká ráwọn báwọn ṣe ń wẹ̀ èmi rò pé wọ́n wọṣọ ni
wọ́n domi sí low court yẹn wọ́n domi sí low court yẹn wọ́n fọwọ́ ra low court yẹn lọ sẹ́yìn wọ́n àbúlé kí ni ìyá ìwé dán.
ṣé ẹ rò bí nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe yẹn sì Mọ́mí Ṣayọ̀ ṣe rò pé Jésù lè fọ fèrè sí táìmù owó tẹ́ ṣe kiri yẹn
kí ló dé náà kí ni mò ń ṣe ń bẹ̀.
ṣe rò pé Jésù lè fọ fèrè
kí ló dé.
kò sí wàhálà ẹlẹ́dàá wa máa da ẹ tọ̀mẹ́ǹtì wa
ṣe
ẹ terrorist.
Yomi òòrí tó wà bókù sọ̀rọ̀ náà ni ṣé orí tó wà bókù sọ̀rọ̀.
ṣé ẹ náà ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ìyẹn náà tún ṣe bí ẹ náà tiẹ̀ náà almost similar but ìyẹn inú ṣáwà ní tiẹ̀ ó ṣì gbogbo ẹ̀yẹn ni débàdì.
ẹ wá wọ ntàmọdé
àwọn akéwì náà lọ sí.
ìbàdí o.
kéwì náà wẹ̀ gbà yẹn kí n ja fídíò ẹ máa retí fídíò wẹ̀ mi lọ́la.
ẹ bá rí ti tèmi náà o ẹ bá rí ti tèmi náà o láì pé ká tó ń trend yìí sí.
bọ́lá Yomi ẹni kó máa retí fídíò wẹ̀yìn lọ́la ẹ̀yin kọ́lẹ̀ sọ fún wa bíbá pé ẹlẹ́dàá ìhò èkìtì kan á da ṣé ẹ fẹ́ kan sọ fún ẹlẹ́dàá. bọ́lá Yomi ẹlẹ́dàá kiri kan máa dá o. mo fẹ́rẹ̀ nípa ọjọ́ yẹn kí bọ́lá Yomi ẹ̀yẹ wo nǹkan tó sẹ́mi sí ẹ wò sí àwọn ẹ wò sí first one yẹn.
kóòtù wa ẹ mọ̀ pé tèmi wá rí ìgbà tí Anthony Joshua ní accident a rí pé wọ́n gbé wọnú mọ́tò wọ́n fún ní Calvary so ṣé ẹni tó wà nílẹ̀ ṣé ó kọ̀ máa jókòó ó kọ̀ kírun throughout mẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbé ìyá. Even though you call Tony, I don't know why those people were not calling on video.
bóyá lọ fẹ́ kúrò ńbẹ̀ Yomi bóyá lọ fẹ́ kúrò ńbẹ̀ bóyá ti lọ fẹ́ kúrò níbẹ̀.
Mọ́mí
Wọ́n máa fún wa ní picture bí tó ti
ọmọ pásí Mohbad lọ́rùn irọ́ ni.
ó lè ti lọ fẹ́ kúrò níbẹ̀ náà.
ó tọ́lẹ̀ ní owó àtàwọn èèyàn
ọmọ àìbá rí fídíò bó ṣe gbé kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
bóyá ó dọ̀fẹ́ sílẹ̀ ilẹ̀ ó lè dọ̀fẹ́ sílẹ̀.
ó lè má sí ibẹ̀ wọ́n lè má rí ó lè ti lọ fẹ́ lọ ó lè ti lọ fẹ́ jáde I'm telling you.
ó yẹ kọ́lé yẹ kí fídíò lè pick up náà.
ó lè lọ fẹ́ jáde náà.
ọba lè lọ fẹ́ jáde lóòótọ́.
because àwọn tó rìkọ́dù eléyìí kí ọ̀wá rìkọ́dù bàtọ́ ń gbé kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
yẹ́ wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ó fọ́ nìkan ṣá àrí close video.
Because kò tí ì sí any fact about him
tó jáde ó lè lọ fẹ́ kó bẹ́ẹ̀
no facts.
nǹkan kan lè má ṣe bó ṣe wà yẹn.
kò tí ì sẹ́ni kankan tó mú fact jáde rádaràda lọ́rẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sọ ó kàn ń sọ kínní kan because tó bá yẹ pé ó bad ni kò ní máa ó kàn ṣe ránun ó kàn sọ̀rọ̀ ránun.
ọ̀rẹ́ kan fẹ́ ọ̀bá yẹn ló kó mẹ́yàn wọ́n kàn pé wọ́n ló gba treatment báyà wọ́n kàn gbé jáde pé ara ẹ̀ ti yá.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
wọ́n fẹ́ fi wá sympathy àwọn aráàlú ni.
Yeah, video because close video wọn ẹ kó wà mẹ́ pẹ̀lú bí camera ṣe pọ̀ tó wọ̀ ààrẹ anybody to close mọ́.
Ẹ̀dá wọn ya ojú ẹ̀ irú tí kinní wọ́n yà. After pé another cherry after pé another mọ́tò ń tẹ̀lé tó jẹ́ mọ́tò àwọn èèyàn wọn tó ń block àwọn èèyàn kan má sùn mọ́.
Gbogbo àwọn tó ń pariwo orúkọ yẹn ńkọ́.
Àti bó ṣe lè ṣe náà bó ṣe lè ṣe tí wọ́n ṣe lè ṣe tí wọ́n ti ọ̀ kójú òjò wá ní sẹ́nì kan tó máa tiẹ̀ take picture.
tó wà fẹ́ẹ́ ló máa píkì ojú ẹ̀ tó máa close mọ́.
Tí wọ́n ṣe lè ṣe.
Naira Marley was crying. Teniola Naira Marley was crying.
Níbo ló ti ń ké?
Crying where?
Bóyá ó ti fi jọ àbí tí Naira Marley.
At the accident scene.
Wọ́n lọ oríṣi fídíò náà gbé jáde gan pé kiri àmì fídíò Mohbad náà gbé jáde so tó contradict ara.
ibi tí Mohbad ibi tí Naira Marley ń sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ìgbà tó wá sílé àwọn èèyàn ya wèrè sáwọ́.
When he was talking.
Ṣé Naira Marley ti sọ̀rọ̀?
Ẹ play ẹ̀ fún wa jẹ́ ká gbọ́. Ẹ play ẹ̀ fún wa.
Ẹ ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ sí mi kí n play fún wọn bíbá.
Fídíò yẹn náà
Wọ́n ní jẹ́ kó rìkọ́ọ̀dù.
Fídíò yẹn náà ni jọ.
Naira Marley ti sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ ṣáà rí post Naira Marley tó lọ ṣe AI post Naira Marley pé Naira Marley.
No, kò ṣe AI.
Naira Marley broke down.
Ìkọlá àwọn fáṣẹ ló ń lo péjì ẹ ní sùúrù. Ẹ mọ kán ṣí péjì lórí orúkọ yẹn, wọ́n ti ń lo péjì yẹn ti pẹ́ tẹ́ bá lọ wo àwọn followers tẹ́ni yẹn ní.
Wọ́n fọwọ́ lọ sọ pé Sam Larry ti kú.
Bọ̀ kò ń ṣe Naira Marley kan ló post sórí ẹ̀.
Ohun tó sọ nìyẹn ó ló ti yó ó lóun sọ fún pé kó má lọ. Mo gbọ́ tó ń sọ ó ní kinní kan orí tó bá máa jẹ kinní kan ni so ni mo ṣe fi ń wò pé mi rò pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kú because kò gbọ́dọ̀ kú kó dẹ̀ lọ sọ̀rọ̀ kó kàn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣáàbì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn so there is possibility pé bóyá because tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan burúkú ṣe
according to Islamic right.
That's what I'm saying. He's not dead and I don't think he's unconscious because tó bá wà very very tó bá pé kinní ẹ̀ tó bá kó bad kan bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ẹmọ Naira bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
Ta ló sọ̀rọ̀? Ta lẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀?
Naira sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
Naira ti jáde sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Náà kí sọ̀rọ̀ òye.
Ẹ ṣe ọ̀pẹ kó ti sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbé jáde yẹn kọ́. Mo rò pé òun ló sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó fi ní pé ẹni tó kó ti yó ẹlẹ́nìkan kò dárúkọ but he was talking bóyá fake something náà dẹ̀ ń gbé bóyá.
Fídíò gba Mohbad ni.
Ó ti tọ́ ni ti gba Mohbad ni ti gba Mohbad.
Ọtọ máa cut ó ti yẹn yẹn.
Wèrè làwọn pípò yìí ṣá wèrè ni.
Wọ́n ló fi wà relevant.
Mo tó fọ́nì ni pé hospital tó wà gan ọmọ hide ẹ̀ báyìí.
Ọmọ hide ẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn yẹn lè wá lù pamọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Even àwọn tó jọ ṣiṣẹ́ ibi gan ti fẹ́ pamọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wá kéde má lọ tú àṣírí tí ó bá wà òkè mọ́ o. Ìbínú pọ̀ ń ti di jellyfish.
Bó ṣe wà yẹn àdúrà méjì náà máa gbà fún tó bá pé mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ àwọn yòókù àmà gbàdúrà kúkú ni.
Kó wá bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Kó wá bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Kó wá bá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọlọ́run máa ti fóònù.
Mọ̀ pé mọ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ṣé àwọn tó mọ̀ pa kìíní wọ́n pọ̀ gan. So kéèsì yẹn kò lè lọ bẹ́yẹ because àwọn tó mọ̀ pa kéèsì yẹn pọ̀. Àwọn tó mọ̀ pa kéèsì yẹn pọ̀.
The point is ṣẹlẹ́gbò tọrọ tí sign ò bá wá báyìí àwọn tó wà ní kéèsì yóò ní rí seriousness pé they have to revisit and do the right thing. Ẹ rí i pé àwọn tó bí ọmọ yìí gan wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa ṣe bí ọlọ́run wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́nà ẹ̀bùrú pé kéèsì ta tún bá lọ yìí tó fẹ́ revisit àwọn ò ní jẹ́ ó ṣeé ṣe ta ló dẹ̀ cover majority of all these people tó lọ́wọ́ these are the people they are trying to protect. So if there is any way tọ́lọ̀ fẹ́ fi sọ pé I am God that I am màá fún yín ní warning sign before I go ọlọ́run fẹ́ kí ní lọ through proper court process kójú àṣebí gangan kó bọ́ta
Mr. Fabi
ṣe é tó bá tọrọ dárí ní òun ṣe tó àti ìtọ́ bá tún bá òun rẹ́dí àti ṣe tókè.
But ó possible kó má mọ̀ nípa ikú ẹ̀ ó nà lótìtọ́ ó possible kó má mọ̀ kankan nípa ikú ẹ̀.
Ó náà ní tí ò bá mọ̀ kó máa lọ tó bá mọ̀ kó jẹ yẹn.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi ohun tí ẹ láti kọ́kọ́ establish ni pé tí mo fẹ́ mọ̀ pé kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mọ̀ ní pé number one kí ló ẹrù kó lè fà á tí ìjọba àti ọlọ́pàá Lagos State tí wọ́n máa sọ pé òkè àti Wùnmí o àtàdúrà àti Dàróṣà àti àwọn ní investigate wọn wọn ní join wọn as suspect ṣé wọn pé ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ tó ti arrest prime boy yẹn tó ti sọ pé prime boy is a suspect wọ́n fẹ́ ka orúkọ àwọn suspect jáde by all standard irú kú tí Mohbad kú yẹn pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yìí sọ pé òun padà rí ṣé wọn pé tó ń sọ pé òun rí ní inú ilé yẹn kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ka prime boy as a suspect tí wọn ní tí ò yẹ kó ka Wùnmí àdúrà Dàróṣà spending àti sọta àbí kí lórúkọ yẹn DJ Bami possible I see understand because when you now look at all those things that we are hearing the question is ṣé gbogbo kíní ọlọ́pàá tó investigate láláwọ̀ kan ṣe wọ́n gbọ́ ni kí ló dé ta ló bá wọn package yẹ tí wọ́n yọ àwọn yẹn sílẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn eléyìí nìkan lọ face ṣé ti understand. You have to ask that question. So it shows to you that the primary cause of death is àti Zomo, thank you, is Wùnmí, Dàróṣà, àdúrà, Zomo. By extension, only wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn Arabi àti Lawi inú. Òun lè bí ṣe sọ fún ẹni pé whatever it is that has happened to this guy, aláwọ̀ kan náà, time tell her attack here, August the Mohbad competition tí wọ́n lọ attack ẹ̀ àbí June
June 25 I think it's June 25
June July August September if you went to attack him whatever it is tó mú ẹ tó lọ ṣerú nǹkan bá yẹn fún tó bá jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ ni tẹ́tíjọ́ wà rí kò sí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tírú artist yẹn lè ṣẹ̀ wàá dúró kó parí nǹkan tó yàtọ̀ tó bá ṣe bóyá agbára burúkú ló lò wàá dúró kó ṣe tán lórí set yẹn wàá ní Mohbad wá jẹ́ kí n rí ẹ owó mi ńkọ́ but for you to go with some terrible thugs tí Zlatan tún wá mẹ́ẹ̀ kó ṣe Mohbad kan ló rìkọ́dù and you are able to ṣe àgọ́ kò expect power rìkọ́dù kò mọ̀ bóyá camera roll tí ẹni pé kò lè ṣe rìkọ́dù yẹn. And he was able to disrupt the shooting. Same thing, Shani King White Ishe, that we are in court against him.
Mr. Eri, ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ question kan ọlọ́wọ́ every other person tó bá wo clip ten sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa èyí dáadáa. Ṣé mo pé sí ti Mohbad ó wà before Zlatan? Báwo ni Zlatan ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń bọ̀ tó fi dẹ́kun ló ọkọ̀ sáré dìde lọ stop wọn?
No, o máa gbọ́ voice ni, o máa gbọ́ voice. Ó ti gbọ́ voice
wa. Ó gbọ́ voice láti dìde.
Yeah, ó gbọ́ voice ọmọ ṣe ń bọ̀ láti ta, ó ti mọ̀ pé àwọn ó gbọ́ voice ni náà. Ìjọba pípẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀.
Bàbá Adébá lè confront wọn, Zlatan wà pé òun ò ní problem pẹ̀lú wọn.
Ó ti dìde. Samulari kan tó dé, ó ti dìde.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé tán bá gbọ́ voice?
Ìyẹn tẹ bàbá, ìyẹn ò ṣe ọkọ because at the end of the day, kò ṣe olókùn wọn kọ́kọ́ wá attack him. Ṣé get me? They were shooting together.
Lórí wheelchair yẹn. Ó ti dìde kí Samulari kan tó sọ̀rọ̀ Zlatan ti dìde.
Zlatan lè ti ní àìjà.
Ó possible sẹ́. Kókó bẹ̀ ni pé a máa ń tètè Mohbad pé ó lè ti ronú lọ. Kò yẹ ó lè ti ronú lọ lórí bẹ̀yẹn pé ṣèbí fídíò là ń yà. But kí Zlatan kò jẹ́ pé àsọmọ́rọ́ ó ti ń gbọ́ kùkùkù pé olóṣèlè yẹn òun fẹ́ mọ bóyá ń lọ. Ó ti mọ̀ pé àwọn pèèyàn lè wá ṣeré fáwọn bẹ̀yẹn. A sharp jura wa lọ a dey wa street conscious jura wa lọ so ó lè mú fura dání but at the end of the day kò sí timing pé yẹ máa bọ̀ wá náà sí kò sí yẹn ò ní kankan ṣe ó yẹ ẹtí ọ̀dọ̀ kan torí pé tó fi wọlé yẹn kò ṣe kó máa pè bóyá ẹ máa wọlé bọ̀ kò sí fóònù lọ́wọ́ Zlatan so ó kọ̀ bọ́dí ẹ tètè sọ̀rọ̀ fún ju Mohbad jẹ́ pé ó lè yẹ bó ṣe wà yẹn ó kọ̀ wo pé ẹ ṣáà shoot ó yẹ oh yes I shoot but Zlatan ti wo pé gbọ́ movement kan wọ̀ káwọn pè é lẹ́yìn wọ́n wà around ló sáré react pé ó yá eléyìí ò lè lọ́ bí ta lélẹ̀ òun kò kó sì lè jáde tí wọ́n pé kóun sáré front understand but the most important thing is that ohun tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni pé ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní ọlọ́pàá yẹn tó ti ní problem nìyẹn And that's where the Lagos State Police Command Panti should ask themselves a question. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó present níbi shooting here, did you interrogate them? Didn't they come forward to be a witness? Àgbà pé Mohbad competition ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀. Now gbogbo ayé ti dìde, you are starting from there. Nígbà tí wàá pè yẹn ẹ̀ka petition ṣé petition ẹnìkan lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ dólé lórí àbẹ̀kọ̀ dólé lórí pé èmi náà mi ìfọwọ́kàn jọ yẹn ẹ̀dẹ̀ parí kéèsì yẹn. Ṣé nǹkan tí ọlọ́pàá sọ fún wa nìyẹn pé èmi ò fọwọ́kàn jọ yẹn lọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Zlatan ẹ̀dẹ̀ head the investigation. The investigation will go through like, okay, what was written in the petition and then who were there?
Mr. Fabi.
Adura was there.
Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kanta.
Lifestyle was there.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ má ti sọ̀rọ̀ jùlọ. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kanta. Then wọ́n invite Mohbad ò wá. Ọlọ́pàá invite Mohbad ò lọ. They said it now.
That's one all again.
Ìgbà tí Mohbad tó kọ.
The point is this. The invitation came after.
Wọ́n jẹ́ invite. Yeah.
Ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi, n tẹ́mi suspect bẹ́yẹn because normally tí o bá competition bẹ́yẹn, to make the petition official and active, you have to admit to a statement, whether a witness statement or a suspect statement. And I want to believe pé Mohbad might look a statement. However, I am suspecting ọlọ́pàá yìí sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ ó dàbí pé invitation to invite Mohbad òun fẹ́ wà hypocritical bákan ó ń jẹ́ kó yẹ pé come over wọ́n ti kọ counter petition wọ́n sọ kọ́kọ́ báyìí against nǹkan tó kọ ọlọ́pàá yìí ò sọ fún pé òun ti invite Sam Larry, he is now there to kọ ó ń jẹ́ kó yẹ pé a counter petition has been written and they felt like what is counter petition ṣèbẹ́ ẹni tó bá wá tó tẹ́tí question tó rí petition tó ń kọ ló máa lọ counter ṣùgbọ́n tó ti wá tẹ́tí pé wáyẹn kọ́ lè máa ti pò ń pé suspect ti wà ń bẹ̀ ó ṣe jẹ́ pé bàtúṣe lọ counter lẹ́sẹ̀ ń pò ń pé kó máa bọ̀ ẹ ti understand. So it means that at the end of the day, maybe the Sam Larry guy he didn't even honor the invitation. Instead of that, wọ́n sáré kọ́ ní nǹkan báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ nǹkan tó wà ní petition tó counter.
Èmi ò ní lọ́ọ̀yà tó dáa because lọ́ọ̀yà ò lè yẹ kó kọ́ lọ́ọ̀yà ò bá kọ́ òun ló kọ́ fúnra rẹ̀. If you look at it.
It doesn't matter, you can write petition on your own. What I'm trying to say is that when he wrote the petition,
okay.
Ìgbà tí wọ́n pe ìgbà tó máa kí Sam Larry tó lè sọ pé òun fẹ́ counter petition yẹn, he came out to say he counter the petition torí pé ó ṣe kí nìkan kókó bẹ̀ ni pé kí ló mọ̀ tó wà nínú petition yẹn to counter. That means before you can see the petition,
how did you know?
You must have attended the invitation given to you. Orí nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀sùn tí Mohbad fi kàn ẹ́ before you were able to go and say ẹ jẹ́ kí mi náà lọ counter. So the question is, when the Sam Larry attend the police station based on that petition and complaint of Mohbad, tó fi mọ̀ nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ tó fi sọ pé irọ́ ló pa jọ síbí o ẹ jẹ́ ká náà lọ counter petition. That police officer needs to answer. If he doesn't answer that, then it's definitely accessory after the fact too. I saw him. He's a black guy. Kò ga púpọ̀. Òun náà ní IPO. And to tell you if you are conversant with the case, and the team Mohbad tó jẹ́ IPO case yẹn is a very short guy. Ó dúdú dáadáa, ó dúdú gan. Ó ṣe brown, black guy. Ó ní bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tó pè rẹ̀ pé òun ní IPO. Àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n lọ sáré wọ́n bá sọ̀rọ̀ on his behalf kó tó di pé wọ́n introduce mi sí. Àwọn yẹn ló pè mí pé ẹ̀yà báyìí pé colleague àwọn ni ó wà ní ọ́fíìsì báyìí ó jókòó báyìí pé kí n máa bọ̀. Pé so àwọn kọ̀fẹ́ kó kọ̀ ṣàlàyé fún mi. So ṣọ́rọ̀ yẹn ni mo bá wà àbí nǹkan kí n máa mo lè fún gra yẹn mo ní no. It's Mohbad's matter ló gbé mi débi but not the original investigation from. So I said I wanted to hear from that police officer and he's okay. Yeah, yes, Teniola. So he now said everything. Nǹkan tó kọ̀ yọ̀ wọ́n ni pé kéèsì yẹn gbóhùn d'Abuja o. Wọ́n yọ̀ wọ́n iṣẹ́ tán díẹ̀ ló kù. But in to save only that text message, don't send this about it. Yeah, come over to the station. Let me hear from you and stuff like. But Koa explain whether it was as a result of the counter petition. Intermediate suspecting here, because Mohbad expects but don't want to complain against the Sam Larry. The police is supposed to invite him. If he now honored the invitation, time here lo Juma konju and probably tomati borrow anywhere. Tọ́rí fídíò tó ṣe pẹ̀lú òun tọ́rí nǹkan tóun ló bàjẹ́ normally they should be able to restrain him maybe he realized eventually that after
text message tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ yóò lè má rí text message.
and the sad reality another thing tí ọlọ́pàá tí gbogbo ọ̀tún kọbi ara sí ni pé tó bá jẹ́ pé lẹ́yìn invitation yẹn Tẹ́níọlá ṣé lẹ́yìn tí Mohbad kọ petition yẹn ṣé wọ́n tún attack Mohbad lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn lọ́ tún attack ẹ̀ was he attacked was he assaulted after the petition tó kọ lọ.
sẹ́kùn ṣe lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn ló ní problem pẹ̀lú lólo.
they kpai Mohbad 3 months after the petition. Apart from this spy, did they attack him physically before this? No, they didn't attack him. Oh, okay. They did not attack him. So after Toti report here, the one day we saw Mohbad in an office, Toti Bolara, to Bole here, was it before he wrote before they attacked him at the shoot recording? Tẹ́níọlá, was it before the video recording? No, we don't know
about that one. It was after he pined. That's when they showed that they posted that video.
Mohbad wrote the petition in July.
Even Mohbad's father was there in that video, and even Cynthia too.
Hold on. Okay, Tẹ́níọlá. Okay, the one they beat Mohbad to Bolara was after he wrote the petition in July. So which month was that incident? Tari to one office. Tí wọ́n ti nà tí ó ti bó ní gbogbo bí tó bó lẹ́yìn yẹn which month?
Mọ month yẹn o. Wọ́n gbé jáde later.
It seems that Tẹ́níọlá has credible information about that. Which month was that? Ṣé ọ̀tọ̀ níjọ́ tí Lifestyle sọ pé wọ́n jọ nà àwọn papọ̀? I know he wrote the petition after Samilari's attack. The one they beat him up. It's man in law archive, maybe I have it in my archive.
Wọ́n sọ déètì fún wa o because bàbá ẹ̀ kan wà ní fídíò yẹn wọ́n padà show full video yẹn nínú ibi tó ti nà yẹn tó wà ní studio yẹn tó wọ singlet white dáàdì àti kíní wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
That was old one.
Ọkọ̀ gbẹ̀gáde ni. Now, ẹni tó gbà tí bàbá ẹ̀ wá síta gan bàbá ẹ̀ kò lè defend yẹn because video bàbá ẹ̀ padà jáde tó bàbá ẹ̀ lọ wà ní studio yẹn ń jọ yẹn.
Before
náà jókòó sínú studio yẹn.
Now the question is this. Àwọn wo ló lù tó bó lára yẹn?
Ìgbà tó lọ sílé
àwọn wo ló lù tó bó lára yẹn?
Ẹ̀yọ́ Naira Marley tẹ̀ wọ́n parọ́. Ẹ lọ gbọ́ fídíò yẹn dáadáa wọ́n parọ́. Wọ́n ní Naira Marley náà parọ́ mọ́ Naira Marley ń bẹ̀.
Marley ò sí nílé. Naira Marley ò sí nílé.
Àlọ́ parọ́ mọ́ boys Marley sẹ́ ẹ̀ ma. Boys Marley.
Probably bro Marley or something like that. Boys or something like that. But Marley wasn't around. Naira wasn't around.
We're looking at a situation. But that's what I'm saying.
Yes, Tunde.
Our gang is Tunde.
Yes, Tunde. Yes, àwọn Tunde ló nà.
Ex-manager. Tunde ni ex-manager.
Wọ́n àti Tunde ló ń jà.
Now, this is it. There is it. Now, Tunde Naira Marley. Samilari attack.
But Yomi ẹ̀ sì get the video yẹn. Ṣé ní that particular video ti studio yẹn? Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ cut the part kan out, wọ́n gbé full video wa. Later, náà padà gbé full video wa, bàbá ẹ̀ wà nínú video yẹn. Cynthia náà jókòó sínú wà nínú video yẹn. Ti get.
I'm not disputing that.
Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ gbé.
Aṣá àti rí Buddhist lára ẹ̀.
Wọ́n parọ́ fún wa pé Naira Marley ni. But later la padà mọ̀ pa wọ́n padà sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n padà gbé voice ẹ̀ wá.
Òun àti Tunde
ta ló lọ.
Wọ́n àti Tunde it has nothing to do with Naira Marley.
Kò ní ìkọ̀kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Naira. Òun àti Tunde ló ní issue.
But tí sọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́ ká wò ó pé Naira Marley ni ló ṣe cut ẹ̀ wá fún wa ńgbà yẹn sẹ́ nǹkan tá a sọ.
Hold on. It's simple and straight. Àbúrò Naira Marley ló lu Mohbad bẹ́yẹn.
Ó ń ṣàbúrò Naira Marley. But àbúrò Naira Marley ló máa ń pè. Ó ń ṣàbúrò Naira Marley. Tunde was not Naira Marley's brother.
You're missing things up. You're
confusing us here, Oreogo.
I'm not convinced.
Just hear me. What you're trying to do.
Tunde was Mohbad's ex-manager.
Hold on. That Tunde guy was he working in Naira Marley's record label or not?
He was Mohbad's manager.
No, done. Mohbad's manager immobilization, or when he was the manager under Naira Marley's label.
You get a correct answer because I will you can't get correct answer.
Hey, tell me more, that guy today.
Because how I'm more.
Tell me more. I'm just trying to ask.
That I'm as public.
Hold on, please. Hold on.
Okay.
As at the time, Tunde Tolu Mohbad, both of them were under the label of Naira Marley.
Yes, of course, yes.
And the Tunde guy is like the boss. Only one year Kokoma manage Naira Mohbad under record label Naira Marley. I don't know the name.
Mohbad alone your friend, according to them. Mohbad will choose Tunde friend.
Mohbad in your báwo.
Wọ́n nígbà tó kọ́kọ́ kúrò ní Tẹ́niọlá.
Naira Marley showed up the video.
Yes. Today is working under the label. Is that not correct? Now.
No, Yomi jẹ́ kí sọ̀kọ̀tà wà mọ́ as public. Wọ́n ní manager Mohbad tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn. Kí get to take over yẹn, get to work lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó fi kú yẹn. But boy yẹn, this year go to take over. According to public, mi ò mọ̀, wọ́n ní family Naira Marley ni bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn, bóyá ẹ̀gbọ́n Naira Marley àbí nǹkan ni bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. According to the public, nǹkan táwa mọ̀ pé.
According to Ṣẹpẹtẹrì ló wá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wa o.
But public ni mo ṣe àti gbọ́ mi ò mẹ́rin tó sọ. Public ni sọ.
According to
Ṣẹpẹtẹrì public ni sùúrù ìwọ rẹ̀. Ìgbà tó sọ fún wa ni pé wọ́n ní ẹ̀gbọ́n Mohbad ní bọ̀bọ̀ Túndé yẹn. So ìgbà tí mo pé bẹ́ẹ̀ according to àwọn story tó ń lọ ní public ni pé Túndé yẹn ní nǹkan ṣe pẹ̀lú Wùmí. Ibi tí misunderstanding ti
Rich love, God bless you, sir.
Ibi tí misunderstanding tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. Túndé Naira Marley kọ́ọ̀tù yẹn. Ṣé wọ́n ṣe àṣàṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n náà ṣì ní àti ní family. So ó dà pé Túndé ẹni kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Wùmí, we don't know. Àwọn síbẹ̀ kò sí ọ̀gùdẹ̀ witness allegedly.
Ó bá yé ara ẹ̀ jẹ́.
Ó ní kan ṣe pẹ̀lú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ní Mohbad fi ká. But according to story tó tún wá ń lọ allegedly rí pé the lady tó ń fẹ́ lady tó jẹ́ new manager tó fi kú yẹ òun àti Wùmí náà tún wà nínú kankan nínú sákù kan náà. So story yẹ pé lady ẹ̀ báyọ̀ ló manipulate Mohbad àti Wùmí pé kán kò lọ́dọ̀ Naira Marley. So story yẹn ó lọ́gàn àwọn ló lè sọ story ara wọn. But story táwọn mọ̀ ni pé.
The point is this. Because I don't know if the police. I know the Tunde was arrested. Spent months with them in detention. Naira Marley at Sabla.
Wow.
Tunde no one arrest here. So it's crystal clear that he would have to be asked what was the reason why Mohbad was beaten Tony Bruce's Lara. I understand. There must be a reason for that. However, no, so now the question now is this. Bruises Lara. Where is the justice? What is the result of the investigation? Then, at the end of the day, they didn't want to resolve that. They didn't want to resolve Mohbad's killing in the house. And they want us to believe that Mohbad died as a result of an injury. See, prime boy, see, I accuse Gongo. Only Mohbad go ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Wait, ẹni sùúrù. Mohbad ló lọ ká wọn mọ́lé. Mohbad òun ló lọ ká Túndé mọ́lé. Ṣé ti yé yín sìn? So ẹni àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ gan wà ńbẹ̀. Mohbad ló lọ ká wọn mọ́lé.
Okay, ẹni sùúrù. Mohbad ká wọn mọ́lé. Wọ́n borí gbogbo ara. Àbí?
Òun ló lọ ká wọn mọ́lé fẹ́ bá àwọn wá nù. Àwọn wá pọ̀ jù.
Ẹni sùúrù.
Òun ló bá wọn.
N tó sọ fún yín lẹ́yìn sọ àbí?
Irọ́ Naira Marley sọ níjọ́ tó sọ side of his own story. ó sọ náà ẹ bá lọ gbọ́ Naira Marley ẹ
How
máa
do you
gbọ́
want to? How would you want to believe Naira Marley? Tani go defend?
So if
ẹ
we
máa
can't
gbọ́
believe that Baba
no
Mohbad also said the same thing
ẹ
now.
lọ ó lọ Mohbad lọ
Ṣé
bá
Mohbad
wọn
lọ
ó
jà
lóun fẹ́ change ó lóun fẹ́ change manager ó lóun fẹ́ change manager nǹkan tó pọ̀ sí i.
Any sùúrù. Hold on. We're not saying Mohbad did not go to the house. He is always going to the house. He wanted to change his manager. I want to speak to Naira. I want change of management. Does that mean that you went there to go and fight? You want to go and beat them? I saw the video where he's saying that.
àlóhùn ló lọ bá wọn jà ń bẹ̀ òun ló lọ bá wọn jà ń bẹ̀ òun ló lọ bá wọn jà òun ló lọ bá wọn jà ń bẹ̀ fúnra
You're still not saying what I ó lọ bá wọn jà àbó lọ bẹ̀ òun fẹ́ change manager.
Ó lọ bá wọn jà.
lọ síbẹ̀ ó ṣe máa lọ síbẹ̀ ní ọba ṣé bó ń lọ ga àtúndé ó ṣe máa lọ síbẹ̀.
ó ti kúrò nílé ó ti kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Nari ọ̀dọ̀ Naira Marley gbà yẹn.
ó ti kúrò náà
tó kí ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ bá wọn jà ó ti kúrò lọ́dọ̀.
wáyé tó máa so ohun ìjà ló fẹ́ lọ fi sí.
I had a conversation between Naira Marley and a lady tó jẹ́ manager. I had a conversation between Mohbad and the lady tó pèrè ní manager Naira Marley.
So media yìí ẹjọ́ ẹ mú tẹ̀ ń kọ́ sí amẹ́dà ń kọ́ sí echo. Oh good.
Please. Gbogbo voice conversation Mohbad àti lady kan tó pèrè ní manager Naira Marley. Mohbad ṣàlàyé fún. I went there. Ó ní òun sọ pé òun fẹ́ kí Túndé ṣe manager òun mọ́. And I went there because he was talking something in the WhatsApp group. And I went there to say, come and say it to my face. And tẹ́ bá lọ wo testimony lifestyle. Ó ní wọ́n kọ́kọ́ know òun dáadáa. They began beating him because he was there with Mohbad. You guys are removing that aspect. Èmi tí mo béèrè question is not because I don't know what I'm talking.
Bad boys
They were just like we are meeting,
Baba Mohbad wà ń bẹ kò confirm ẹ tó tọ́ ni àbí irọ́ ni.
bad boys ni gbogbo wọn.
Baba Mohbad sọ pé later àgbà tó pé o tóun máa sọ fún òun pé wọ́n lu ọmọ òun pàdé Mohbad lójú ọ̀nà ó ní kóun má worry. Let's go. Let me go there. Ẹ má worry.
Mohbad sáré wá Ọ̀sápá London àbí bo ló ń gbé. They play my fans.
Òun náà láti Baba Mohbad o.
Tí Òròjú ni Baba Mohbad ti sáré wá.
How many people ló tẹ̀lé Mohbad lọ sílé yẹn? How many people ló tẹ̀lé lọ?
Ó wà táwọn boys ẹ̀.
Òun àti lifestyle nìkan.
Irọ́ ó rẹ̀ pọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Àwọn tó kù gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ bá wọn bẹ̀.
Ṣẹ́rí bó ṣẹ́rí kẹ́sì bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀. Most of àgbà tó máa ń jà ẹ̀ máa ń wà live lórí Instagram. Wọ́n wà lórí Instagram. Most of àwọn kẹ́sì máa ń come live ńgbà yẹn but èèyàn kọ́ bí ara sí. Ṣẹ́rí kẹ́sì yìí wọ́n fẹ́ dàrú mọ́ public lójú. Ṣẹ́rí gbà tí bíbò bá dì kú tán. Wọ́n cut àwọn fídíò yẹn wọ́n máa ń jọ ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọ́n cut ẹ̀ wọ́n jọ ẹ̀ mọ́ra. Nǹkan tó yẹ ká lè gẹ̀ẹ́tì kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. Àti ti NDLA àti ìgbà tó bàjà àgbà tó wà ti Wùmí jà gbogbo wọn wá da gbogbo ẹrù mọ́ public lójú ònà ẹ̀ kíkí náà kó àwọn tó lè sọ òótọ́.
If not for that girl tí tó sọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún ti NDLA ni wọ́n máa sọ dìdàkudà ni but girl tó wá narrate everything yẹn òun ló jẹ́ kó ṣì ní ìtumọ̀ díẹ̀.
ó ní túmọ̀.
Girlfriend nice.
So wọ́n kàn cut and video cut and join so at the end of the day wàá mọ̀ pé sọ́ni ibi bruises yẹn gan ó lè má jẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn gan ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ pé another incident ni ṣé you understand Yomi kẹ́gbọ́n kọ́ àkọ́tẹ̀ just
to. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé irú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Samilari which of course mo kò lè ṣe but tó bá jẹ́ pé bóyá ẹni tọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ clean irú time ló máa wá sáré tó máa dogbo ìbò ní connection gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní government and then why justice fún boy àwọn tó pa gangan want them to be brought to that would have made a lot of sense because at the end of because when you look at it
Ẹ̀yàn kan lọ pé wọ́n ní pé that's Priscilla job. Wọ́n ní Priscilla ló ń cut cut and soul. Comment section. Mo fẹ́ fún yín o comment section.
Ẹ wo ẹni ẹ̀mí ti fúgbà díẹ̀ fẹ́ yí mi lórí. Tó ń fi orúkọ mi táìpù látẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀.
náà àbúrò ẹ̀ mọ́ náà ó ti lọ́nà.
bí mo sọ nǹkan fún yẹn ní
Ó máa yí wà ní kiri náà.
àwa la mọ àwọn yẹn ẹ̀yin ò àwa là ń rìn kiri
àwọn ará ilé ọ̀kan nìyẹn.
àwa là ń rìn kiri bọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀yin ò fẹ́ gbà aléyàn wá distract
Ẹ tó kọ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì lórí Facebook tó bá yẹ pé mo láìkì yín tó bá yẹ pé orí TikTok láti kọ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì mo máa bú yín. But I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm just gonna delete your message, okay? I'm gonna delete your comment, okay? If you want to attack Brother Yomi, go to Brother Yomi's page himself and attack him. That rubbish, because he be but on your impact or TikTok, like TikTok, in my shiny blocky shit.
Ẹmọ tó fọ́nì jù ní pé ẹ wo worldwide protest. Ẹ wo worldwide protest. Ẹ wo gbogbo tó bọ́ta. Ẹ wo gbogbo evidence tó dá sórí social media. 3 years, no single person has been brought to book.
To book alone.
Our shame. No.
They shame. They shame me. Nobody brought to book guy. Wò kọ́tọ́lọ́ ti ṣe fún gbogbo wọn disgrace ayérayé àti gọ́ọ̀nà àti gọ́ọ̀nà àti jọ́ọ̀jì everybody jọ́ọ̀jì ẹ̀ mà ní ìrìnà mọ́ for the rest of your life.
ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí Sàríkì kọ Sàríkì ní Gabby was just doing her job trying to convince Mo not to exit Malia's record label. But Mo left. Òun ni voice tẹ́gbọ́. Ọjọ́ ìrìnàkí Naira Marley kìíní ìgbà yẹn náà.
Ṣé ẹmọ̀ kan tó mi kọ́ máa sọ ni pé ṣé ń gbọ́rọ̀ mi? Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣì wà nílẹ̀ sí gbogbo ìrìn àjò Mohbad ta ti gbọ́ kó tó di pọ́ páì. Ta bá ti yọwọ́ ohun mi kúrò. Àwọn ta tún ní pé bóyá ó dàbí pé ó ṣẹ̀ náà làwọn tá à ń sọ yìí. Ṣáìdì bẹ́ẹ̀. But another sad reality wọ́n ní pé ẹ lọ kọ sílẹ̀ wọ́n edit some major key players láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ wọ́n pé they thought pé ohun tó dùn yẹn ti dé yẹn kò ní rí ta mọ́ and me I'm not going to back down to continue to demand that Zomo should be arrested, brought to book. And gbogbo nǹkan tó wà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní fídíò yẹn a gbọ́dọ̀ rí full one because even tó fọ́ ni pé even pẹ̀lú ọlọ́pàá Lagos àti Abuja ti previous one wọn ò tí ṣèwádìí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Zomo yẹn.
Gbogbo wọn ṣì ń
this time around nítorí ibẹ̀ yẹn gangan òun ni kókó of the kókó. And trust me.
Ẹ bá pa tap wọn flag.
Ohun tó ti lè mú Zomo. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi? Tó ti lè mú Zomo. Tó ní òun wà ní video, a particular video. Wùmí sọ pé Zomo lòun bá jà. Zomo ní èmi kọ́ ló bá jà, Mohbad ló bá jà. Wùmí ní Mohbad ò sínú video yẹn rárá. Ibi tí ẹlẹ́bọ̀tọ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní. Every other person tó wà involved aláṣọ báàgì ni.
Yomi àdúrà sọ pé Mo ló ń record ṣe ti yẹn sí ó ní àdúrà sọ pé Mo ló ń record tẹ́ bá rántí ó ní
And because phone ẹ bá record the CCTV number one tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀ ló sọ.
CCTV kan ló ń sọ fóònù yẹn fóònù ló ń sọ ó ní ó láwọn mẹ́ta náà wà níbẹ̀ ó ní Mo fúnra ẹ̀ ló ń record that's what he said.
kílẹ̀ mami Lizzy àbí.
Okay, now ask salient question yìí. Let's ask this salient question. Nínú Wunmi àti Zomo.
Owó comment section èèyàn kan ní pé
Zomo. Ṣé Wunmi tó sọ pé Mohbad ò sínú fídíò yẹn Zomo lòun bá jà? Àbí Zomo tó sọ pé hello I am in that video but èmi kọ́ lòun bá jà Mohbad ló bá jà kálẹ̀ yín believe.
No, Wunmi ò sọ pé kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. The same thing ni Wunmi àti.
Wunmi ò sọ pé ta ni ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bóyá mi gbọ́ dáadáa.
Wunmi ò sọ pé kí ni? Let me play it for you.
Ẹ play.
Mbọ.
Tó ń tà láti sọ ní.
Ẹ̀wà ọdún ẹ̀.
Mo ò rìkọ́dì òun pẹ̀lú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn òun àti ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ làwọn yìí jọ ń jà òun pẹ̀lú Zomo làwọn yìí jọ ń jà Mo ló ń rìkọ́dì wọn.
Evidence ni gbogbo. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ play fídíò yìí náà pé a máa gbọ́nu fídíò yìí kí tó wá lọ sí ọ́díò tí mo play lánàá.
kí ló dé ṣe gbádùn ẹ kó ṣì dànù ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń jẹnu bíi kinní ní pọ́plíkì. wọ́n máa ràn yín wá ṣé ìbànú àbíkẹ́ wá rò pín sí ni bọ́dá àbíbù tiẹ̀ láìkara yín wọ́n máa lọ gbé fámìlì yín jáde ń sìn ẹ wá ń disgrace àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí yín lórí TikTok ẹ̀ ń jẹnu. lóde ọ̀rọ̀ ayé lọ́jà ni kí ló tẹ̀yìn rẹ̀ ní kóbi ọmọ ní báyìí dé kí ló tẹ̀yìn rẹ̀ ní.
ọ̀rẹ́ pamílẹ́rìn ni oye jẹ́ ní
àgbọ̀dọ̀ pàdé wẹ́ẹ́ ń jẹnu tó yẹ kẹ́ máa posh lórí TikTok ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń ṣe.
The guy is also my husband's friend. The guy is also my friend. I went to the same secondary school with the guy, and the guy and my husband stays in the same area in Ikorodu. You know, we are all from Ikorodu. So that video was just me and that guy. You know, we had a disagreement. She understands. And the video is all about me and that guy. So
I could underline that me and that guy. As well.
The video is about
me and that guy.
Use that as an avenue to. You wanted to use that as an avenue to collect money from your fabiyi.
Oh.
Do you understand? So, you know, I told you that I did not delete anything from before when you wanted to sell it for the Damola. So Damola asked him to Abdulah's TikTok and texted your fabiyi. He told your fabiyi that he has evidence of where I pushed his brother, like he was impersonating Abdullah.
Okay.
Do you understand? Like, hello, I have a video where Wunmi pushed my brother. I have a video where Wunmi did this and that, and so your fabiyi was trying to flow with him. So he's requested for money. I think he said he wanted 3 million naira. Your fabiyi said he does not have much. Like, you were just, you know, bargaining on what to do. Then your fabiyi said he should just at least send like few clips. They kept on, you know, bargaining. Like, so the guy said, the Damola guy said he needs money. So your fabiyi said she just at least sent him like 3-second clip just so that he can be sure before sending him the money. The guy even sent a Bitcoin account. He didn't say that it is traceable. So he sent a Bitcoin account. And he now said 3 seconds of that video of myself and my friend, who is Zomo. That guy, his name is Zomo. And you know what he did? He now blurred the face. Because you know that my husband is not in the video. So he blurred the face.
Let's go by.
Check one. So more, no go down.
No, Emma, the husband cannot be in the video. Any suru, don't go far. The husband cannot be in the video because he's the one recording, according to her.
I sọ pé Mohbad ò sínú fídíò. Zobo dẹ̀ ni pé òun kọ́ ni òun bá jà. Mohbad ló bá jà.
Okay. That's true. Mo ó ti contradict around.
That guy his name is Yomi. And you know what he did? He now blurred the face because you know that my husband is not in the video. So he blurred the face and just left where the noise is coming. Do you understand? And
I had to play voice nígbà tó bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ like true ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ bóyá ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀gbọ́n Wùmí tó bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ I'll play what she said.
Family ló máa jẹ́ family ló máa jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n.
Bọ̀dá Bánjí ẹ̀yin náà lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
Bánjí ò ti kọjú ìdá.
Mo ń ṣeré ni Bọ̀dá Bánjí ẹ má jẹ́ kẹ́rù báyìí. Bọ̀dá Bánjí ẹ mú gàrí dáadáa jẹun dáadáa jẹun. Èmi Bọ̀dá Bánjí máa ti máa gbọ̀n báyìí. Bọ̀dá Bánjí.
Kí ló kọ àwọn kí ló fẹ́ mẹ́rin wọn gbẹ.
Bọ̀dá Bánjí ṣe mọ̀kọ́ tó pa Mohbad. Bọ̀dá Bánjí àpò competition.
Burúkú ọmọ Mohbad yìí o láti jẹ́ kí social media ó sinmi.
Mo ti fẹ́ play ẹ̀.
This boss, I don't even understand. But let this guy be. Let this Yomi be your man. Let him just be. Let him just do whatever I want to do. That's why I say you should not message him. Message him like this. Stop making him feel like maybe I have something I'm hiding or something. No. I just heard it from Sokomi that you know him or something. That's why I sent you a chat yesterday. So you knew somebody like this and is out there like bullying me and Liam. So that was why, not because if I knew I was going to text me, I wouldn't even allow it. I don't like it. Because now I start feeling like, oh, maybe I'm trying to, like, I'm being scared or something. Let him keep doing his thing. Like, the only thing I just know for you is that if whatever he's doing it on a good faith. Even if he didn't rip it, his kids will rip it. Because every damn thing that he has done to Liam, he will definitely. I feel because he didn't do any when he wanted to. Do you know what happened? The first live video that this guy did was arrest Yomi now. That was how I got to know him. Like that was how I got to know him. I really did not even know him like that. The first interview he did was arrest Yomi now. What did I do to you? Why would you just come to me to just attack me like that? And like as an educated person, just because a lot of people have been taking chances online, and it feels like, oh, this girl. That was the first interview, that first live video that I did on Instagram. That was I got to search him, and no, he has even blocked me. I don't even know him because I barely watch all the show movie. That was how I got to know him. So that's like he has even attacked me even before before getting really involved in this case. And so what do I want to do? I should go and meet him. Why? When all you do is to attack, when and you have your own kids too. So he's talking about Kilomankwe. What is it called? Like she be Omo Yoruba gongon on Yomi Fabiyi, you know. Yomi Fabiyi is Omo Yoruba now. Somebody that was I did this live video even before Liam clocked a year old. One of the Mohbad supporters said, "To buy petrol Liam as a mother, and then I was still in pains and all of that. Right now, there was not any one of them want to do that will get to me again, because I have healed, and I really do not give two fucks about whatever they are doing to me online anymore, because they cannot kill me. Never. Liam will not be an orphan. That is one thing that I promised myself. And that guy was cursing my baby. This was like few months after my husband's demise. Then I had an outburst on Instagram. I went on live. I was screaming. I said, Liam Oniku, Ikutu Eki Liam Ku, Oni Baba Itibaku. Remember your man, Yomi Fabiyi, you know. Yomi Fabiyi, if it's not been, if it is not, being hypocrite, what does that mean? Ṣé tí èèyàn bá kú ṣé èèyàn sọ pé ikú tó yẹ kú ní ìyá mi ti kọ́ àbúrò kọ́sọ́ ní ẹgbẹ́ Liam ò ní pọ́ ọmọdún kan and I mo dẹ̀ bọ́tà mo dẹ̀ pariwo pé ọmọ tèmi ò ní kú Liam ò ní kú ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú ní bàbá ẹ̀ ti gbà kú ọmọ Yorùbá ò ní kò ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ I don't care she keeps doing this thing one thing I mean I'm not popular I don't know people tí ọba yóò bá fi lè mú ọba òun máa mú àfi tó bá yẹ pé bọ́kọ tó sọ nípa mi bó ṣe rí nìyẹn nìkan ni. Now that's one, just that I feel. He's saying, you don't text him again. Let him keep doing his thing. Everything that he's doing to me, he's doing that he has done to me. He has done to my, that. Not even me. Me, I am old enough to handle myself. That innocent baby. I feel man suffering. I feel to buy jabi amo buruku ni ko. I feel to buy jabi amo buruku ni ko. I want to feel ko buruku pe omo e. Ni ya ni je wo tomo. Because all their kids have to feel the same thing Liam feels. All of their kids. Is that saying Kiniko? No, don't text him. You text him. It will be as if, oh, maybe I have something. Let's keep doing his thing. Because we should be it was because somebody told me that you knew him. I was like, really? You knew Yomi Fabiyi? You knew somebody like that? And he was still out there bashing me and doing all of those things without you even trying to call him. Like, do you understand? If truly he's seeking for the real justice, he never called me. He just went out there to start attacking me. Arrest me now. Did you call me? There was nobody that has called me with a genuine fear that I didn't explain every damn thing that happened to. I literally explained every damn thing. They said only pay Mojo Asha White. Do I even know what it is called? It was a white clip and a Bible. And that Asha White, I have like money allow me to now. It also allowed me to now. It was even later I got to ask my mom, my mom was not even Nigerian. What does that thing mean? And a lot of sorry like Asher Ibo and like I have this with me so that I cannot use it to remind him. Like one year at the time I cut it so I have one too and I don't even know. It was Asher White and Bible, but that day they buried it so early, they were unable to get the Bible. I don't even know what it was called until later. She gave me a mentally stable. As only ride that but at 3 a.m. Rider buy me at Dagosha Logot at 3 a.m. They wanted to go to the pharmacy to get the pharmacy to come to the house. But most of them said it's not going. And they just had to buy a Kilomank, paracetamol, Panadol and spirits with Contiwu. They now brought it to the house. That was what they did. That was what they did. And it was the private driver that took them to the pharmacy. So whatever I thought, just stop texting Yomi Fabiyi again. Just stop texting me. If you see type my texting, I won't even ask you what I asked you, but I just did because I just needed to know like why did you know this kind of person and this kind of person is doing all of these things to me? Because it was somebody that told me like few days ago that do I know that you know Yomi Fabiyi? I was like, really? But imagine not Yomi Fabiyi. How? Where? How? Boy, you know, he never called me, never done anything. Like, if we don't take want to face, okay, no problem. My father-in-law, like me and him were not in good terms. So for that Jimmy, and I know that if like me or mama, my man say, oh come here, mama, like that, he won't have issues with me. But because that, despite everything that I said about that woman towards me and my husband, we choose to accept that woman. Yeah, Timon Jello Baba in here. Karima wanted to use my husband's death to get fame, and like I don't want it. But I want to carry more sorrow me lójú ọba isi. They don't do this now. Me and Karimo first ohun la ma just sùn. Okay. Mo ti rí once. The second time, Karimo láyé mi ta just ohun kan náà was after my husband demise. And she's been all out there lying to people, spilling things that she doesn't. That Karimo don't even know me. Second ohun tí ma ti Karimo ma just sùn ní ayé mi 26 years of my life was after my husband demise. She doesn't even know me. She only spoke to my husband once, but people tend to believe whatever coming out from Kami's mouth because they believe she's my sister, they believe she knows me well. So all of those people like out there explain whatever they want, they feel like doing. What's the problem? But this Yomi Fabiyi, like the only reason I'm just like kind of shocked about his own issues that like it sounds educated, and I feel like somebody like as he is, he shouldn't be like easily manipulated. Okay, you heard this. Did you try to reach out to me? A lot of people has heard something about. Most people that feel that people feel like, oh, they are with me today because they actually reached out. They heard from my father-in-law and they reached out to me. They don't even know that my father-in-law is fighting me because of mama. Most people don't even know. They feel like, oh, he's been attacking me because of justice. No, they don't know that he's just been that way because when my husband was alive, it feels like I betrayed him because I was with Mama. And it's not as if I was with Mama. My husband forgive his mother. So what is my own business not to associate with his mother? How is that my business? But a lot of people feel like, oh, because he's out there screaming justice. I don't have anything to say because there's no way I would talk. Okay, for instance, does it make sense for me to go out there? Okay, when they were talking about me and my husband fought on our way to the house. Doesn't it make sense to me for me to go and start screaming like, this guy, what's the eye to stop for? He doesn't even know what he was saying. On our way to the house, what led to our argument was because he was just screaming, saying, oh, you're coming about Prime Boy. Why would I leave him and Prime Boy to fight alone? Why would I allow Prime Boy to run away? She meeting me be almost 5 months, Danny. Like we had the intention of sleeping in Koju that day because I got just mommy the second, which is on Monday. So that was why I even followed them to that show. Because I wanted to go and get like what we had plans that because Osho is short for mommy. We had plans that we want to go and get stuff for him, for his mom. So we didn't even have the mindset that we're going to sleep on the islands that day. But it was after the fight that I had with Prime Boy. I was, I'm his wife now. Why would he even fight when I had child inside the car? And when I went to the house, he was just screaming because mama boss the mama so coming. If I don't have a child for him, it would have been better. But she mad boss the mama so committee yoni scream it was I, Prime Boy, all of them, they were all I. Like almost all the guys in that car were I. But Mo is one person that doesn't know how to control his eyes. And you know Mamuna, to bat I by Ojo Mo. Okay, so does it make sense for me to go out there like my husband said, why tell me no she bound Prime Boy Jaloshin para from Natan Loli? Does it make sense? It makes no sense. I won't stoop solo to try his memory just like his family is as well. I won't. No matter what people say to me on this life, in this life, I would never step out there to defend my husband because there's no I would say my own part of the story that won't defame me. Like imagine me saying, oh, we had this argument on our way home because he was telling me that why did I fight Prime Boy? Why did I also fight Prime Boy with him? Does it make sense? The father of my child. It makes no sense. And all the bullshit that they were saying, this is all good. It's all fine. Like, doesn't make sense to start saying this guy was actually cursing me on our way out. I know that all the curses was because it was I. It's because it was I. So it's not possible for me to now but me, I don't even have anything to say to all of them. I am now healed. I am fine. Like I am 100% fine and good. Like I have moved past all those things, and my child is also good. That is all that matters to me. If I know that you're going to reply to me, Fabi, I swear to God, I won't even come to you to talk about these things because my message just saying, oh, the mama so big, I mean, I really do not give a fuck about whatever he has to because he has done the worst already. Yeah, if he's only defaming me now, I really don't care about those things. But the fact that he has moved to my baby, called my baby a bastard. The same me that has been ready for a DNA test since last 2 years. We was ready for DNA. Until October last year, the judge said we can change DNA. And he keeps going on like to talk about DNA. He keeps going on like to talk about DNA. Until last October, the judge for the final what is it called? Final this thing that we should go ahead and do the DNA. But this one doesn't want it. This one wants to get a fake DNA. He doesn't want me to do my own personal DNA. That's the issue. I have told him, do it wherever you want to do it. Let me do my own with my money, but he doesn't want to because he wants to bring a fake result. But these people keeps calling for this innocent baby. The only way tell people she might share my jail Lord we pay. Tí wọn bá jẹ epo àti ata bá nínú kéèsì yìí tí gbogbo kéèsì yìí èmi náà tó lè wá ṣépè fún èmi but nǹkan tó bá fi lè ṣe gbogbo kan tí wọn fi ṣe fún lẹ́yìn àwọn ti ṣe fún Mohbad nìyẹn so ìyẹn nìkan lásán àfitìlẹ̀ yìí bá jábí àmọ́ òṣì nìkan ló máa wò wọ́n wọ̀ báyìí tí kò ní ṣe ẹni tí fún gbogbo wọn àpépọ̀ yẹn tọmọtọmọ ọ̀ ti ẹ̀fẹ̀ mi sílẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ yẹn bọ́ ọmọ ilé àmọ́ yẹn àfitìlẹ̀ yìí bá jábí àmọ́ òṣìkọ́sá bí àmọ́ yẹlẹ̀ mi tẹ́tí gbìyànjú mi lè ṣe ju mi ṣe lọ ní kọ́ ló máa fi each and every one wọn lẹ̀ kí wọ́n fi àjọ ọmọ ẹ̀ báyìí tí wọ́n máa fi àjẹ lọ gbé wọ́n ní wọ́n sọ pé èmi ń screen èmi lè nà ìlérí ṣé ẹ̀ mọ́ bí mi ṣe ní sẹ́ẹ̀sì ìlérí ni ẹ̀ mọ́ bí ìlérí ṣe ga ẹ̀ mọ́ bí ṣe èmi máa nà ìlérí tí mò ń tọ́ ọmọ èmi tẹ́ pé 2 hours later I didn't even speak to my husband bí mi ṣe délé he was downstairs with all his friends they were just I didn't even sleep in our room I just went to my baby's room to sleep. Because I don't even want to, because I don't like the way it fought. So like a big disgrace. I want to share different things. So I was not even happy. I just went to my baby's room to sleep. my husband screamed. There's nothing that this guy has not said online. I pushed him. I did this. I did that. I poisoned him. Like nothing. There's no narrative that this Yomi Fabiyi has not said online. I mean, when I was suffering, when it was just me and him, when did I know? When did I know my father? You know, I'm my brother. When that me say believe like you before of me say my stand straight by me o ṣe rọkọ for why people that pé ó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jèrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi because actually you know now I've known this boy since I was 12 years old and not 26 14 years so now why can't I kí wọ́n máa jèrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi olórí burúkú kan ó wá ti ìjà tọkọ mi ní reaction wa àwọn nǹkan ní pé mi mo pa àdàbí nìkan tí ọba yóò bá mú wọn kò sí mọ̀ pé mi ò lówó mi ní ẹsẹ̀ but tí ọ̀run ó máa mú wọn. I swear to God, this one thing I promise myself.
Number one person tó jẹ́ pé tí a bá ń gbàdúrà nílé ayé pé kí a máa ṣalábàpàdé irú ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé nínú ẹbí ni nínú ọ̀rẹ́ ni nínú ọ̀tá ni. Number one person, only àdúrà gbémi Shedrack Aloba. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí nìdí? Mi ìfẹ́ la ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀.
Ẹ má la mọ́lẹ̀ jọ.
Máa ń gbọ́ voice ó máa fẹ́ kí n la ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. And I keep helping this girl. Helping her to say, ó lọ́wọ́ nu kú Mohbad lásán. Mo help when not because I'm running away from anything. But guys, the prosecution witness that we have is Adura Baby Shedrack Aloba, who by all standard should speak and the justice system, the investigation will go straight. But unfortunately, àdéhùn tó ti ní pẹ̀lú bàbá ìyá ń rí ní ìrìpò máa lose out. Agbára tóbìnrin lórí ọmọ pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀tá tí ó ti wà nínú àdúrà sí Mohbad kó tó kú tọ́lọ́run bá ṣí gbogbo wa lójú inú yẹn. Àwọn ọmọ tẹ bá bí ó pè yí kẹ́ máa gbàdúrà everyday pé okay mamu ẹ ṣe ra yín lọ́kan. I want to see friendliness because when you see that picture you'll be scared for your own children. Gbogbo ẹnu jẹ́ tó ń dín kàrà tó ń dín dòdò tó ń dín dúdú yìí níwájú lẹ́yìn gbogbo ọmọ role to play nínú ikú Mohbad. I'm not going to call it. I want official document and official document that will be going to court to call it. Because as an activist, as a justice seeker, Ori Benye, do you kill our arrest lane? Because I'm not me, but the service through one law. Because you call up Atila witi ó lọ dìrọ̀ mọ́. Wọ́n lo connection. Wọ́n lo gbogbo ẹ̀. Mi ní wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ máwọn èèyàn lẹ́sẹ̀ o. Mi ní pé lára àwọn tí wọ́n ń jẹ̀yà láti gbà ẹ́ dìsín. Kò ṣe pé gbà tó gbọ́ pé ẹni yìí o. Àgbákò ti bá o. Ó fẹ́ jásẹ̀ o. Kò ṣe pé nù wọn ò dùn wọn ò tún gbégbèsè mi pé kò gbọ́dọ̀ padà sáyé o. Àkútùkùtù ẹ̀ ni o. Wọ́n ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìyà tí mi ni wọ́n máa jẹ. But Ìyá Mohbad needs to get this message clear. It's coming. Ohun tẹ́yìn rò pé yìí fẹ́ sá fún yẹn. Ìjọ tẹ́tí mú Mohbad sínú. Ipò kọ 10 years I don't see mommy. tẹ́tí kọ́ lọ́mọ lọ́kàn ara yín tẹ́tí rò pé àdúrà yẹn ló lú ọmọ tó yẹ pé you thought that was an opportunity ẹ fẹ́ gbẹ̀san lára ọmọ tẹ́bí ẹ wá ń sọ pé ó ti dọwọ́ owó Mohbad lọ́rùn ìjọ ilẹ̀ ti gégùn fúnra yín. Àdúrà, if you are listening to me, you know I told your mother, ìyá Mohbad, mo sọ fún yín nínú zone 2, òun lẹ fi fẹ́ lẹ ṣe yọ bàtà tẹ́lẹ̀ máa lámọ́ mi. Mo ní gbogbo ohun tẹ́ ṣe, kò ń ṣe ohun tí ìyá gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe sọ́mọ. Mo ní ibi ọmọdé máa padà bí tí máa parọ́ ẹlẹ́dàá gbogbo nǹkan tó jára mi jáde tí mi bá pè ní ẹ fún yín kí má jèrè wọn. I told you, ìyá Mohbad, you are an example of what should not be called a mother. Ẹ̀yin àtàdúrà lẹ fún gẹ́ ìlà ìjẹ, then majorly in part also Darosha kó tó wá kọ́ bàbá tó kí ọkọjú àbọ̀lẹ̀. Then ká wá wo gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ pé wọlé, and the road, the Zomo, and all of them played. But justice is coming. I mean, listen, let me play more of her voice. Sorry. SLLO. Mon connection telo. On te fournit du coup, Nigeria, I believe qu'on la go. When you're in governance and you're in politics, kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó dé oníkálukú everybody mọ̀. Kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó dé governor Lagos State. Àwọn tó mọ̀ ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe wàhálà tó bá fẹ́ tó fẹ́ rí governor sínsìn kó sọ pé kọ́ báyìí. Ó náà tó wá sáré lọ bá.
Like, so Baba, just let him be. I swear, just let him be. He has done so many worse things. He has done so many worse things. I'm not going to lie to you. He has said different kind of things. Please just let him be, because I don't want him to start feeling like, oh, if I knew you're going to text me, I swear to God, I'll never allow you to do that. This guy has said so many things. This guy has said that how is that possible? Me and my husband have never had a physical fight in my life. We have never had a physical fight in my entire life. My husband is a very sweet person. Although we have our differences, we argue. You know, he has never raised his hand. He answered that me, how many strengths do I have? How does that sound? Don't worry, these people, like, you know what? It's not even about me now. They sport the memory of my husband with different things coming up from their mouth. And imagine and even after the Prado guy said that we did not have a physical fight on our way home. We only had like alcohol, like so one. Our people you see physical fights. Even when we go to the house that day, I just went to my baby's room to sleep. He was out there with his friends. They were just talking. I told the hour gone. He came to me and he begged me, why would you fight Prime Boy? Why? But if this you need to see everything that Fabiyi has said. You need to see. That man has done a lot. I swear to God.
Ṣé pé wo gbà tí ó láwọn dé lulẹ̀ yẹn tí Mohbad tóun lọ sùn sínú ilé ẹ̀jẹ̀ sì ń dà lọ́wọ́ Mohbad o ìyàwó dẹ̀ lọ sùn because they got home around past 1 o'clock ẹ̀jẹ̀ sì ń dà lọ́wọ́ àbí Wunmi Mohbad is still bleeding látàrí cut tó ti ní show because sọ pé ẹ̀yà ní any pharmacy ẹ̀yà hospital ọwọ́ tó bá ti gé. Nothing is stopping the blood. So again, so when you got home, but why the 3 a.m. Again, I shall rush jadi. 3 people shall rush jadi. Wunmi, you are a pathetic soul. You might have enjoyed the support of some people to help you to cover it up. Nton do méjì ni pé tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad ni reverse is the case. Mohbad will have been serving life imprisonment by now. But unfortunately, gbogbo àwọn tí Mohbad ta rẹ̀ jáde látòrí àdúrà Darusha ìyá bàbá wọ́n ti ní oró kan one oró or the other. Find some through his song, through so many things. What that he really repeat, they have an enemy. They know a guy to General Mali. And you all took advantage of that, but you must all pay. Yeah, play the last one.
Rabanji, I swear, you might know this, Yomi Fabi. Let me tell you something. You are not the one in my shoes. You don't know the pains that I felt when he came out and he was lying on me. You don't even understand. To be, you know, I'm more now. She be more. To be 20, 2020, 2017. She be care to come. They have me. Kini. They have coming. They just coming. You know, I must struggle with the boy. I'm more. I'm way not there. No, it's not even his mom. Not even his dad. Me. Life for money yesterday. Me was something that money yesterday just because of this boy. Because like he does not have anybody. I mean, I'm the only one always by his side. I mean, at 2015 was called that year. But we only that year last. But first I told that year after 2015 was 2020. Like that, I mean, our family because anybody is just a lost son, lost child. But everybody, I cannot say it. Like when you knew my phone for our family, and I would have been out to like because I saw a lot from this family, and because my husband is the only breadwinner, so all those things are expected. But even if I want to, like, go out of character, to survive, every family will go on. And this boy will grow up one day. People here on material. Family that day. I will just step back and pray about it. For just so long, I've been calling. So whenever he does something, whenever he does something to me, I will just pray about it and report him to God because I don't know anything like I can do to him. There's nothing that he has not said. Me and my husband, we've never had a physical fight in my entire life. The only thing that he does, I will just do just for him and go to a hotel. We have never. Whenever there's something to me, we will just an argument.
Hotel to Maloma bound.
Argument. Open the book, I my record. But there's nothing that this one has not said. I'm German Norawa. A mama German Norawa don't work as a coming. I don't know 247 now. I'm on my show up. Look, that Jema today, as John Berry, Jema today, about your one same room, like same place as in just me and the hotel that one. All our life, we have been staying with people. So mama exchange block a lot coming. It's not.
This guy is a pathetic liar. It will be.
So, as the case may be,
Joy.
Sorry, this is Lagos.
Hello, Joy.
This is Pantilele. This is I'm here in Panti to submit so
Hello, Joy. Was I don't see? Johnny, I'm slim. Which day was that? Joy.
So,
I say it now, I'm slim.
As the case may be, So, sorry, this is Lagos, and this is Pantilele. This is, I'm here in Panti to submit, sorry, no.
Was I Dorothy?
So,
You guys have lost track to what has happened. In Panti, I was told the truth. No? Hello, Dorothy. You might play second, can you hear my Dorothy, but ìjọ tí wọ́n dẹ páńpẹ́ fún mi ní ọ̀gànbọ̀ nìyẹn.
Aṣọ blue lẹ wà bí?
Yeah.
Okay, ká ní mo ráṣọ yẹn mi bá sọ mi bá.
Ìjọ tí wọ́n dẹ páńpẹ́ fún mi ní ọ̀gànbọ̀.
Tẹ gbé school bag sẹ́yìn báyìí.
Tí màá kọ́kọ́ ló sọ̀rọ̀. Mo ti padà sí Abẹ́òkúta.
On the 18th of November.
Ìjọ tá à ń sọ yìí, gbogbo tá à ń sọ yìí. Wọn ò tí ì sẹ́ndì owó kankan, mi ìwé kankan.
Wàláì Paparano ló dá yín dúró jọ yẹn ọba gbé yín.
Gbé mi bò.
Ẹjọ́ tẹ̀yà àti Paparano rò ní ẹ̀ bá lọ sọ́gọ́ǹbọ̀ yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
No, mo ti lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́, mo ti dé. Paparano kè, mo ti lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́, mi ti dé padà.
No, pé Paparano tó ń bá yín rojọ́ lọ́jọ́ yẹn, ṣé wọn pé Paparano ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
No.
Ẹjọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lọ́pẹ́ ń dóde taxi ẹ̀ ń dóde Uber.
Uber lọ.
Pẹ́ ń dóde nǹkan kan. Mo ń bọ̀ bá lọ gbé fún ìyá fún yín sí mo mọ̀. Balẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo ní fídíò ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Ẹ lọ gbé wá kàwé. Now,
yes, so this is the 6th of December 2024. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run Ọba, Apada. This is me on Oba Street. So, yeah, with Suala. So, so we're still on Oba Street, and we're not going to be telling you what we're doing, but Mohbad will get justice by his grace. So for you to know, that's what we're doing. Okay.
why I'm showing this was because before I left Nigeria, he wants to hear me in part. And when I came back, don't forget that I came back on the 3rd of December 2024. First, I went to police station, write statement, call it Famuyiwa àti Ṣèyí yẹn, and then we're working on getting out to Wanule Mohbad. So, ìjọ yẹn náà lọ gba statement lọ gba statement lady yẹn. Ṣo fẹ́ pílẹ̀ ká gbọ́ ní àbí?
Ẹ ti rí, ṣèbí jọ yìí ni.
Ọ̀yà ìṣẹ́ fẹ́ gbọ́.
Ṣé nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ? Okay.
I have access to them. I can't go to them. It's evident that one of them came to me. And he came because he came on my life. How will I have access to them? I can't go to them. It's evident that
Sorry.
How will I have access to them? I can't go to them. It's evident that one of them came to me. And he came because he came on my life. Does it even make any sense?
Evidence is evidence. It can come from any angle, from any.
Anybody can go to hell with the fact that you talk too much. If that is the only thing you can say about me, that is because
they still book. They didn't go to her.
Nobody is going to fall for the candidate. You're being
They can tell. They can tell who is the moving train.
Facebook.
Everyone is trying to follow the moving train. The moving train. They follow who. I mean, We have to follow the moving train. Follow who know road. That is the only way. And it's not by force. It is not by force. Nobody's force.
If anybody was going to even my brother, all of my carrying no conga. Are you with me? You want
exactly.
Like I'm saying, before you even discredit or water down the evidence I have, we were on the same page. You would have spoken to me. I would have given you my own angle. But when I'm already back, I will not color. Intelligent, because story people position. I need to fight it. Come on, let's get it. Justice of bad. And you become letter be an activist
sometimes right, Ogo that can walk alone. You know, Ogo that can walk alone. You're coming to take this. You can't tell who is going to be used. You can't tell. Anybody can be used. They all have a price. They all have a price. We have to refocus. The main point, the goal there is to focus until we get that. Until we get it out, the evidence.
You just want it back.
And you know, I would also employ. Do you have an hard disk? Maybe you can also keep the video in an hard disk. You know, like maybe in a drive where it can be secure.
I know what secure the same, my brother. And then there will be Adura. He has come forward to tell his truth. Like I'm saying. And for crying out loud, that is what you should hold on your emotional bike. He has told us how it happened and who did it. And he has something to corroborate it. Watch my story like 1 year. It's part of the evidence.
When Adura got into that room that day, Adura knew what he saw. That's why spending most time you expect in saying that. Okay, that instead of us to be dragging Adura, we're not dragging Adura. That Adura has a lot of information because Adura was the one that entered that room and he knew what he saw. Ever since then, it was never the same. When he got into
gbogbo ìtọ́sọ náà wọ́n padà gbé lọ kóòtù ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́bí ò sọ̀rọ̀ débi kó wọ́n lè ṣàgèmí sí kóòtù.
That's it, sure.
tó bá yẹ kó ń báyọ̀ kọ́ ṣe lọ máa àwọn èèyàn bú náà kò gbọ́ ogun ẹ̀ ní bàbá tó bá ti sùn pẹ̀lú everybody tó dá wà.
He's still fighting for them, you know. A foundation is meant to fight for people. All these people you see intimidating, one day you're going to fight for them. English matter down. Because they don't know nothing. They only intimidate people. I mean, if we even look at it, what have these people have to offer? What do they have to offer? Nothing. They just keep intimidating. Instead of you to appreciate, instead of you to follow up, instead of you, to support whatever way that you have to support.
Apart from this one I'm doing on social media, the right step I am supposed to take under the law, I have taken it before I even come online. As we speak, the PRO of police in Lagos State cannot deny that he's not aware of this particular matter.
Hillary?
First step I'm supposed to have taken them before coming online.
This time, make it complete on when you let it down. You have to take the right step one time,
I can say, since you are
entering Lagos today, and I'm in Lagos. Maybe I'm a consultant meeting somewhere else. We'll see. Because I really want to put this evidence. Usually you're entering Lagos today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've always been in Lagos, and I'm considering. Just to see part of it, even if it's 3 seconds or 5 seconds or 10 seconds.
I can put it. Look,
no, I don't think you should put. Don't you think it's dangerous?
It's just for people to use them. To
have an impression, of how we keep Mohbad. You want to post a little bit of it.
Look at the way they are trying to even cover it. They were saying maybe it's for part of the old fight. Maybe or never feel like justice of bad. Can anything, Kimabo. My intention is not to bring it to social media. Nobody heard about this from me on social media. I was on live. She might need attention. Only live with the moment. I could have changed my topic. I was on live 2 hours after that. I didn't say it, died. I didn't say what. Till every moment was anything. Somebody life over. Everybody read it out. Even after the life, somebody was coming back to ask me, how far about it? I said, no worry. We are okay. The same way this person come and say, one answer Adula. Ooh, wow. It's when it's something to me, it's anything. I'm only defending the fact that some crazy person could go on social media and would be castigating even any evidence that has to do with video evidence. If you are a blogger and you're supporting justice for Mohbad, to back what at one video because about so kill over being ever destroy it. All about the authority.
You see, why is it that whenever they see progress somewhere, that is where they want and again, right, I begin to wonder what kind of justice they are looking for. It's only dragging. Causing people, dragging them. That can't lead us anywhere. That has never made any change. You're not suing nobody, you're not investigating, you're not doing no shit. All they do is to come find people who are making
talk so much, I'm on the road.
Who have spoken to the neighbors. Some of them have never spoken to the neighbors, you know.
Talk so much,
some of them never spoke to the neighbor, you know.
How about the justice that can parole sit and go kill effect? Tell you anyway, see my talk so much.
I'm telling you. Exactly. How would you say an extrovert expecting them not to express themselves?
I'll tell you what it is. See, the man was perfect. Perfect. If God makes everybody to be like you, the world will be boring.
Exactly.
I am who I am.
You're just being yourself, exactly, and they're worried about you being yourself.
If my nature is tilting towards justice, truth, and peace, I'm okay. It's better that I keep a nature that will be covering up lies.
And you know the shocking thing, right? Since you talk, most of those kids may even prefer to work with you who talk, who they can see your heart clearly, rather than some of these persons who, you know, are just secretive and don't talk, posing threats to people, intimidating people.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I just want to, it's the same video. As the case may be, so that should be, it should be, you consist of, but I want to show this.
All right, this is the 16th of January 2025. So we're here on, this is Mbart's house. We're here for the CCTV. God willing, there's a final stretch. May God help us. We had a conference yesterday, and I want to say thank you to all the volunteers. So, good. So, good. Best of luck to us. Best of luck to justice. To all justice fighters, to that fighter. Best of luck to us.
Yes. Yes. Oreogooluwa ta ni Mr. Ayas. Oreogooluwa. Ṣé ti rí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tàjọ lọ́bẹ̀? I can tell you for free. Pàǹtí tí mò ń play fún yẹn. There is a top police officer there. Let me say it this way. His body language is Zone 2, SCID. The only place tí ó dàbẹ̀ pé ìmọ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, I don't want to say too much for now. Because the moment you speak, they will ask you, go and bring your evidence. Ẹni tí wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ fi sọ orí pé if eventually but
ẹ wo Mr. Yomi, ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn ibi tí ọmọ yẹn ti ń parọ́ pé òun ò bá Mohbad jà, òun ò ṣe anything. Bàbá Supreme jẹ́ kó yára pé òun bá bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ lórí WhatsApp, kí bàbá dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó yé òun pé àìmọye ìgbà ló ń ti lọ wọ́n bá àwọn méjèèjì parí ìjà. Ìjọ tí wọ́n ṣe lémi gan-an, àwọn gan wá lọ sí mẹ́ta.
Lórí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ kéèsì yìí, kí n sọ tán gbogbo yín, or let me put it this way. Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ múlẹ̀ lórí pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad. Àwọn mẹ́ta tọ́bìlì pé àwọn ní power lórí gbogbo dúkìá bọ́ọ̀yì àti tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Fún àwọn dẹ́fẹ̀ cover ẹni tó pa Mohbad. Àwọn mẹ́ta lọ́bìlì pé gbogbo kìíní yẹn o. The justice is on his way. Anyway, àwọn ń gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ kan. This week, we are taking a very strong step. I'm not going to discuss it out. But we are taking that step. Because it makes sense. I also step in sit and be one mess up. So it's to safeguard and to ensure that in law
mo ní ẹ̀yin imagine ọmọ yẹn ó kọ̀ǹtínú láti sọ pé òun ò bá Mohbad jà. Bàbá jẹ́ kó yé wa, bàbá yẹn bàbá òun ṣáà ní bàbá ọmọ, ó dẹ̀ wà very close to them. Ó ń jẹ́ kó yé wa pé àwọn méjì wọ́n ń jà dáadáa, àìmọye ìgbà lòun ti lọ bá wọn parí ìjà. Bàbá yẹn ti sọ, ó tún gbọ́ ààyè láti sọ fún Supreme lórí WhatsApp. Supreme ti ṣe live yẹn. Pé bàbá yẹn tó ń béèrè question lọ́wọ́ bàbá. Ẹgbọ́n ṣáà méjì wọ́n ń jà tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí, àtọkọ àtìyàwó. Bàbá jẹ́ kó yé yes àìmọye ìgbà táwọn yẹn fọ̀ wọn máa ń lọ sílé wọn láti lọ bá wọn parí ìjà. Ìpéjọ tí wọ́n ṣe lẹ́yìn gan, àwọn kan fẹ́ dàbẹ̀rù tí Yomi lọ tó yọ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ tì wọ́n. So bàbá yẹn at least bàbá tó jẹ́ bàbá ọmọ ó ṣáà táwọn bá tẹ̀ mú Mohbad táwọn Mohbad wọ́n nù wá. Bàbá ọmọ náà ṣáà àti máa lọ sí bàbá yẹn parọ́ ni. Wípé lórí wípé òun bọ́mọ òun jà. Fẹ́ pé àìmọye ìgbà ló ń lọ bá wọn parí ìjà. But ó kìpọ̀ sọ pé òun ò jà. Driver náà tún sọ. Driver yẹn náà tún mọ̀ rí. Àbí ó tún máa sọ pé driver yẹn náà tún parọ́ mọ́. Driver tí ò mọ anything nípa ẹ̀, tí ò mọ driver yẹn gan ìyẹn tó pé ibo driver yẹn gan mọ Mohbad dáadáa. Kí ló sọ? Nǹkan tó sọ ń kọ̀tù gan-an. Kí làwọn ọlọ́pàá rí ṣe sí i? Tí wọ́n go deep about that what the driver say láti get more evidence pé nǹkan tí driver yẹn sọ ó wà tangible.
Òun fúnra ẹ̀ náà ti padà jẹ́wọ́. Ó ní òun regret pé òun ti Mohbad. Ó ní táṣìírí bá bọ́ta. Only she is finished. And whatever it is that Zomo did also. Ó máa bọ́ta. Ó kàn jẹ́ pé kò sí ohun tí Zomo ṣe yẹn táṣìírí Zomo bá tú. Àṣírí bàbá Mohbad náà máa tú. And there is no choice. Oye, kò sí kò sáà ṣe. Kò sí ṣe kò sáà ṣe o. Kò sí ṣe kò sáà ṣe. ìyá Mohbad sọ pé ṣé wọ́n ti fún àwa ní owó.
Àwọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń parí Mr. Yomi náà wá justice. Bọ́dá Yomi. Mo ní àfọ̀bà àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn pẹ̀lú yín wọn wá justice ọkàn pa Mr. Yomi. Ọ̀ wá justice.
Tó gbà yẹn mi ti ka àgbákò aládò wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ mi ò kọjá yàrá mi. Òye yín.
Bọ́mí kókó
là. Ìkọjá yàrá mi.
Àwọn tí wọ́n rán wá náà wà ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n ní sí Màrífà.
Ìyẹn ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú wọn fúlẹ̀. Òun ló ṣe corroborate ṣáàtì yẹn. Ohun tó wá fọ́nì jù ni pé ẹ wo October 2026.
Kí ló dé tẹ̀rì street wa? Kí ló dé tẹ̀rì street wa? Kí ló dé? Ṣé torí nǹkan tá a sọ tó tán ni Nàámi ìparọ́?
Wọ́n ti bá àájì pé 3 seconds.
Wọ́n ti rí street ẹ̀wò mo ti ń sá lọ lẹ́yìn wọ́n ti rìpọ́ọ̀tù péjì mi wọ́n lò ṣì. Ṣé àparọ́ ni àparọ́ nà tó tọ́ la sọ ni àwọn wọ́n ti bá wọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n wá justice. Láti rí tí mi ìparọ́ wọ́n ti rí street mi.
216 216 kí wọ́n power tap number power tap.
Ẹ bá wa sọ pé you love TikTok ẹ bá power tap ẹ.
You love TikTok àti ìtàbá gbèdé 120.
Ṣé ká má sọ tòótọ́ ni? Ṣé ká má sọ̀rọ̀ ni? Ṣé ká parọ́ ni? Wọ́n sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọba pé like justice sí fún justice náà.
Òtítọ́ ò lè kó lẹ́nu wa. Everybody carry
wọ́n fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni.
Let's power tap, let's take the light to 120.
Richie, gift button locks. Who locks it? No be for your side.
No. What is the report me?
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought. Okay. How many minutes is? How many minutes is Sunshine? How many minutes?
9 minutes.
I just do 9 minutes. Let's power tap.
Let's power tap. Let's take the light.
Love TikTok.
Let's take it to 120.
While we are doing that, let's wait. 9 minutes. Hold on. Let's bring this up. Play this one. And then show video.
And in the search for justice, a federal high court in Abuja will give a verdict at the end of September on calls to reopen the investigation into the cause of death of singer oreogooluwa, also known as Mohbad. Justice James Omotosho fixed the date after hearing submissions filed by the Break the Silence Foundation. In the lawsuit, the Inspector General of Police, the Nigeria Police Force, and the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, are listed as respondents. None were present in court.
This is a mandamus proceeding, and our case is against the Nigerian police,
that they should reopen the investigation into the causes of the death of oreogooluwa, that is popularly known as Mohbad. So if you are coming in as an applicant, you must demonstrate before the court that one, you have interest. In this suit, you never told the court that you are a police officer. You didn't tell the court that you are one of the people that sponsoring this proceeding. You just say, okay, you want the court to join you in the proceeding. So it is a kind of abusive process. And luckily, the court, even without hearing, looking at our own process, so much on his own, dismiss the application. Is a height of abuse of court process.
We're waiting for that time to go. Please continue to tap. Okay, some of our billboards is going to be reading, "Who is the order from above covering up for Mohbad's real murderer?" Another one says, 3 men went out by 3 a.m. cause Mohbad was bleeding. Why remove them from the investigation? These are the kind of billboards that always interest the Inspector General of Police, IGP Tunji Disu. Nigerian police investigate the new leads and give Mohbad justice. One of our billboards that is going to be recording again is initiate from forensic on Wumi Cynthia Adebanjo, Blessing Aloba, Adura Aloba, Spending and Darusha, and etc. etc. Another billboard says, "Sita mi abati pe je ki mo kon fi ele cover for downtime here. Injustice to Mohbad is injustice to all." And another thing is, "Who broke Mohbad's neck? Sin and the coffin." This is pure wickedness and cruelty. Another placard is saying, "Mohbad's neighbor's CCTV needs proper investigation. Get it." In spite of all of this, these were part of the placards that were done, that donned the streets of Abuja when I had my solo protest, which of course the police came to record. They saw everything. And yet, people will still be saying that the neighbor CCTV is not real, presidency is not real, 3 seconds is not real. Then who really is the enemy of Mohbad? Tagongoni or Tamubad? Gbogbo àwọn tó pa Mohbad gan. Omi gan sọ pé CCTV kò lè argue pé CCTV ò sí.
Wọ́n ní and then Kefi and the estate CCTV.
Yes, on the estate CCTV. Pàápàá láti ẹnu ọ̀nà kíní yẹn. So, tabate ti rí ti neighbor Mohbad yẹn, Mr. Femi Soyinka yẹn, the puzzles will be solved. And I made them know in Abuja, and they will get it. I can say they will get it.
àwọn èèyàn ti wáyé pé kí n tá bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ níbọ̀ yẹn báyìí wọ́n á tún wọn gbé wa lọ síbòmíì pé irọ́ ni kò ṣẹlẹ̀ kò ṣe.
Gbogbo nǹkan ni wọ́n pè ní irọ́.
Gbogbo nǹkan wọ́n ń pè ní irọ́.
Ọlọ́run nípa àánú alágídí yẹn.
mo dẹ̀ ń bí iṣẹ́ òkan pé ok wọ́n máa ń yọ kẹ́ wá ìtẹ́yìn anglo mo ní òkè tí ìwọ bá fowó ṣe nǹkan tó wá rí end of the day torí pé kìíní yẹn bàjẹ́, are you going to be happy?
Ẹgbẹ́ ilé náà ẹgbẹ́ ilé.
About. There are a few things that he did that are actually wonderful at the same time. Do you know one day I went to the first headquarters and I met them on a Saturday. And I was like, what is happening here? They said they received a memo from the NSC. They said they received a memo from the NSC. I said, a memo from the NSC. They said yes. And that makes you to come on a Saturday. They said yes. That their CP said they should come and prepare everything to respond to that memo. I said, so where did the memo came from? They said it was Yomi that wrote the NSA and reported them of being biased. I I said, are you serious? They said, yes. And they said the NSA forwarded the memo to them that they should respond. I was like, wow. I said, so, if that be the case, I think this is wonderful. So if you too, you are biased, please make amendments. And if you are not biased, please defend yourself. That one I saw.
Yomi go do show tomorrow.
It was wonderful. Yeah. It was wonderful, and I was perplexed about it. I was perplexed about it. You know? So, Mr. John, what I'm trying to say is, it's not as if everything that he did was bad. There are also.
You can hear that yourself. So, to the bias in question, the bias is against àwọn tí wọ́n hijack. The bias is that they are working with some hijackers. Now, the question is, if these people were getting the instruction from the IG, the IG talk competitions in Loni case Leko, and now we now write to the National Security Advisor to complain about the IG and all these Kineko Arifa, Kineko, whoever they are. But when you all aided them, Kelly Mobiti Binuyati, Penny Etiwa, and you public the what justice on the co found and they call about booking again. And what will at Moshilo? It might look so cheap here, but to have gotten the audience of the National Security Advisor, and before the National Security Advisor will look into the entire bundle, and then they have to, okay, now you'll be in charge of this particular case, and now let's write to the Inspector General of Police. It should report back. Why were you compromised? Why are you compromising? Give us your report back. And who are these people? Don't want no case here. Who are these people? This is inability to respond back. Oh no, for National Security Advisor. Wow, wonderful IG. You got a directive from the presidency. You are supposed to work with Break the Silence Foundation and Yomi Fabiyi, and you are working with some people again, to an extent that your officer was collecting money from some people and they were diverting and perverting. To an extent, your officer refused to arrest one of his suspects, Sadiq Ayobami.
Same land can we give now from now?
Are you Chelsea? You boy, man. Belos wo ye Yomi ma ko ba wa wala ti ṣẹlẹ̀. And I lost trust in that team until I withdrew the case and they returned back to say, okay, let's go and arrest the rest. But I said, but to get out dry, she failed the buy. Don't worry. No point joining because they're still coming on TikTok to be lying. And there are some platforms that keep giving these people audience. And they are placing us together. They want me to castigate them openly or to rubbish. I'm not interested in that nonsense. I said, let me walk solo. We took the bold step. Now, police, you messed up the case. Come and tell us whether you've done it or not. So when we get that one, then we'll go back to where we stop. Only bit say Umi because it is coming back. After me move, àbítọ́bárí mi pa àbítọ́bárí mi wọnú alágbọ̀n tí mi ò dẹ̀ ra wọnú pápẹ́ yẹn mo yà jókòó síbi pé mo ti parí gbogbo iṣẹ́ mo ti kọ statement l'Abuja kí máa fire láti bí lọ́pẹ́ so ìdí tó ṣe live to be consoling herself because I need túraká má jẹ́ kó rí pé nǹkan kan ṣe and that is where we have to still come together and ensure that we do the right thing and don't allow them kó tó lọ gbẹ because bàbá yẹn ṣì ń sáré to work for the same girl so that I protect her or no, I didn't protect her. By extension, what she call to kunye, but trust me, I know what the police officers told me. But in the dialogue, by And then evidence will never because any attempt to do that with social media is a waste. How come I fish show ni? Kọ́rọ̀ ẹ wọnú court kẹjọ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ pa Wùmí irọ́ ni. Mi ti ka charges ẹ̀ fún yín. Tọ́ba ti tí kéèsì ẹ bá fi tọ́ba ti re-arrest gbogbo wọn sìn. Charges tẹ máa gbọ́ tọ́ máa kà sí Wùmí létí. Ó involve ó pa èèyàn. Murder. So ẹni tó ń tẹ̀lé àtẹni tí ó tẹ̀lé kẹ máa gbọ́ kẹ rẹ́dì lẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ sí àní tó bá délé ẹjọ́ you go and explain why and whatever it is that you want to explain.
Ó yá lé bọ́dá Yẹmi.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò bí ẹ lọ.
Thank you so much everybody.
Fún ẹja máa lọ.
Ẹja máa lọ.
Bí ti rí.
Ẹ lọ máa jẹ léè tán ti fún yín náà. Bá ní sẹ́ẹ̀. Kí lẹ rí? Irọ́. Nídìí. Ó yá lé. Àfàjá ẹ ṣe conspiracy. Conspiracy. Evidence is okay. Kọ́lá máa mú gàrí sí ẹ náà. Ẹ̀fẹ̀ yẹ kí ọ̀fẹ́ jóun jèrè ẹ̀fẹ̀ jẹ́ kó sùn. Kí ló dé?
Ilé ẹjọ́ máa dà. Gba ọlọ́pàá tó gbàgbọ́dọ̀.
Good night everybody. One love. Thank you so much everybody on Facebook. That card is shit. Good evening. Thank you. Bye Facebook. Bye. Ẹ̀yin ti TikTok. Ó dà wọ́n. Ó di later in the evening lágbọ́rọ̀ náà. Grandma Ishegoma. Thank you so much, Grandma. Grandma, thank you. Kobe, long life and prosperity. Mommy Yanimura, thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, the Queens, all the way. Eshegon, Daddy OOG22, thank you so much, sir. Daddy Dr. Kofi, thank you so much, Baba. Daddy Timmy, thank you. Daddy Ademola,